been in that coochie. What? You were talking Louis, we already made a movie. I'm not your stepping stone, yeah, but you don't hear me though. Yeah, you were talking Prada, Dolce and Gabbana. What? Trying to level up, but I seen your baby's father. I'm not your stepping stone, yeah, you gotta get it on your own. I know you heard the story again and again on how we start the situation. Beginning as friends, seeing the ends to a means. But what does it mean? I guess that we together till we find somebody better. It's more clever than most. She smiles at my jokes, plus she's digging my stroke. The feeling's mutual, cause I'm digging her throat. It's so damn frantic, and at the very bottom you can see the Titanic. I could oil paint the canvas to say 1,000 words. You all up in my face talking what you deserve. Hey yo, we ain't on that level. Take my glasses off, cause I can't see us together. And baby, it's whatever. See, you were talking Gucci, but I've been in that coochie. What? You were talking Louis, we already made a movie. I'm not your stepping stone, yeah, but you don't hear me though. Yeah, you were talking Prada, Dolce and Gabbana. What? Trying to level up, but I seen your baby's father. I'm not your stepping stone, yeah, you gotta get it on your own. Not a one-up or a come-up, I'm gone before the sun's up. Move like a ninja, sorry not a pretender. You are not a contender, although it might offend you. You paid the tariff, you're narcissistic and arrogant. She called me a hypocrite, said she got the evidence. Told her I'm the dumb, my ego's fueled by my excellence. Want me as your man? Your attitude is excrement, and things won't ever change even when lonely and desperate. I'd rather be desolate on an aisle before I help an unworthy bird achieve the lifestyle and wait a nice while for someone who fits a profile. Ooh, child, things are getting better. Try to outthink me, but I would hold on to my cheddar. A couple crumbs here before I disappear. She said it's the last time that she's coming here, but oops, you'll do it again. You're Britney Spears. You were talking Gucci, but I've been in that coochie. What? You were talking Louis, we already made a movie. I'm not your stepping stone, yeah, but you don't hear me though. Yeah, you were talking Prada, Dolce and Gabbana. What? Trying to level up, but I seen your baby's father. I'm not your stepping stone, yeah, you gotta get it on your own. See, you were talking Gucci, but I've been in that coochie. What? You were talking Louis, we already made a movie. I'm not your stepping stone, yeah, but you don't hear me though. Yeah, you were talking Prada, Dolce and Gabbana. What? Trying to level up, but I seen your baby's father. I'm not your stepping stone, yeah, you gotta get it on your own. City Live, Brilliance to Ride. What's your life like? Tell me what's your life like. And what's your mind like? Tell me if your mind's right. Give me some insight. Check it. Here we go. My inhibitions leave my intuitions in a stage. Another chapter in my book, another written page. I can see the writings on the wall before the call. Does it ever slip? Never, not at all. Now you could take a shit or get out the stall. Step onto the court and I need the ball. And if I lead the charge, then you'll take a fall. Put your money on it and you'll make a haul. Nice things, never pipe dreams. And everything they tell you ain't what it might seem. Shine so hard it makes your eyes gleam. They can't take this heat, they like ice cream. Melt between the hands are like Father Time. Delay your demise with blog posts and clothing lines. Keep an open eye when you live a lie, cause everybody else is busy getting by. Yo, what's your life like? Tell me what's your life like. And what's your mind like? Tell me if your mind's right. Give me some insight. Give me that insight. I need to know, I need to know, I need to know, I need to know. Yo, what's your life like? Tell me what's your life like. And what's your mind like? Tell me if your mind's right. Give me some insight. I need that insight on it, dab on it.
Making decisions based on how my life is living. See my vision, dodge the system, stay out of prison. Institution, contributions, retribution, constitution, still they come with no solution. Police scanners, propaganda, and they slander. Chain and commander, read me my Mirandas. I move with hammers, lately all I see is scammers. I move around, I'm mobile like Alabama. This is my life on tracks, no jack. Catch a ball head like Kojak, no slack. And I strive for better days to try to bring unity and be an attribute to my community. I just employed a black man, no problem. He had 2 felonies, he couldn't get a job. I gave him a chance that most will never find in life, cause I already knew what his life was like.
Yo, what's your life like? Tell me what's your life like. And what's your mind like? Tell me if your mind's right. Give me some insight. Give me that insight. I need to know, I need to know, I need to know, I need to know. Yo, what's your life like? Tell me what's your life like. And what's your mind like? Tell me if your mind's right. Give me some insight. I need that insight on the deck on it. The devil is a liar, and Dub is the truth. I'm the dealer and supplier. The high riser, prove my city lava. Highly combustible, put venom in saliva. Hot lava, praise the Dendada. Point out you imposters and you don't get nada. Why bother? We demand more than the Lord has to offer. Offshore bank accounts, son of cat like I'm they foster. Dance around with my clique and reminisce on Kevin Costner. You'll probably need a bodyguard, the way we leave your body scarred. Send you to the eternal realm to meet somebody's God. Hate us or love us, put nobody above us. My head in the clouds, only angels can touch us. Your lanes get flamed, every angle get dusted. You can't mess with us, cause the flow too disgusting. Hate us or love us, put nobody above us. My head in the clouds, only angels can touch us. Your lanes get flamed, every angle get dusted. You can't mess with us, cause the flow too disgusting.
When you hear the king blow, I see green, then I go. I'm ill when I flow. The steel, I keep it low. For real, you better know. I'm professional and exceptional. You can hold these testicles. I'm repping my clique. City live, we the shit. You high, come get a hit. We fly, plus hold the fifth. You try, we lay you stiff. Don't die, being slick. You lie, in a ditch. Goodbye, and that's it. We pop out and rock out. Don't get knocked out and locked out and stomped out. Any competition, in your block out. I smack the shit out of you like I'm Redman. You playing with my money, then you're a dead man.
Hate us or love us, put nobody above us. My head in the clouds, only angels can touch us. Your lanes get flamed, every angle get dusted. You can't mess with us, cause the flow too disgusting. Hate us or love us, put nobody above us. My head in the clouds, only angels can touch us. Your lanes get flamed, every angle get dusted. You can't mess with us, cause the flow too disgusting.
be a felon. These lames spit game, but you ain't buying what they selling. Yeah, you look good and hella bad, flyer than a helipad. Them other chicks ain't like you, that's why they hella mad. All you do is win, boo, I see what you into. Your man ain't 10 toes, they cut him like a ginsu. I admire the way you inspire. My day of love is fire. You my base, so I require you stay. I'm professional, exceptional. I am no beginner. I treat her like my dinner, cause shorty is a winner. She's a winner. Man, she pay her own bills and know how to keep it real, and she always know the deal. She's a winner. She know how to get that dough, and she stay on the low, and she is not a hoe. She's a winner. And she better than the baddest, in her face card her status, and she better than the max. She's a winner. And she always stand on business, and you better call her Mrs. God is my witness.
Shorty A1 like steak sauce. Get some cake, I tricked off. Make it jump like crisscross. 3, 2, 1, now lift off. Love her like my hip hop. She's dealing with a big boss. I flutters like the beatbox. Withdrawals and detox supply. Yo, you need not reminisce on like Pete Rock. You'll see else if you step wrong. No nonsense and headstrong. Anything less is dead wrong. Give her the best to get gone. I promise you'll be sick, dog, cause she avoids the pitfalls. And hit dogs will holler. That's a tough pill to swallow. She's the template or the model. A hard act to follow. The body of work is enough to go berserk. With success, yo, she flirts. It's enough to put her first. So much value in her worth. From her head to her skirt. She make her own money. Put more bread up in her purse. Coming broke, it will get worse. Financially well versed. Disrespect her and your curse. Guarantee your heart will burst.
She's a winner. Man, she pay her own bills and know how to keep it real, and she always know the deal. She's a winner. She know how to get that dough, and she stay on the low, and she is not a hoe. She's a winner. And she better than the baddest, in her face card her status, and she better than the max. She's a winner. And she always stand on business, and you better call her Mrs. God is my witness. She's a winner.
Hey, y'all, I got a great new album in the mail today.
B-Dub Beats. Whether you're in the mood for romance or an intimate night of fondling and hardcore fucking. B-Dub Beats. If you're into water sports, this is the soundtrack for you. Let your stream of conscience flow as you rock over B-Dub Beats. Cause you know you want it bad as I do. B-Dub Beats. Light her ass up. She said her shoulders hurt, but those B-Dub Beats were playing. Oh man, some things are worth pulling out for, like B-Dub Beats. Hear the beats that made Florida Evans drop the punch bowl.
Damn.
Fantastic album, man. Let me borrow it. No, my brother. You got to buy your own.
And I'm live, back in effect, in the house once again. It is the effing podcast, and it is me, your host for the evening. It's your boy B-Dub, in effect. Also with me, nobody else is here. The countdown was started. The notifications were sent out. And appears nobody showed up in time. They're coming. They're on their way. It's just me holding it down for the solo. I had a time for 10:45 set, and we are going to go live at 10:45. Shout out to everybody who's coming. Buddha, I guess I'll do his intro for him. Buddha. Shout out Hassan, a.k.a. Alpha Dog. Kelly Joe and Branson, and everybody is supposed to be joining. They're just not here at the moment. So we're going to start off the show with the usual shout-outs. Eighth and Fancy, shout-out for all of your adult beverage snacks and needs. Also, shout-out Dank Drinks, the dankest of drinks. Also, shout-out Crimey Dealers for the crimiest drinks in the city. Who else do we do? Shout out the local plug. Please make sure you eat responsibly. And most importantly, shout out Alpha Dogs. Go get those dogs. Awesome. So I guess I can let y'all know how the week has been while everybody's getting situated. The week was pretty warm compared to last week. It was a 65-degree day in Raleigh today and a 40-degree low, which is actually pretty amazing. Normally it's been colder these past couple weeks, but it warmed up today, and I was able to walk out the house without a hoodie, and then slowly regretted my decision because it was still cold, and I turned my ass around, went back in the house, and got a hoodie. I done lost my mind. In addition to that, man, it's been a very slow week for entertainment topics. There hasn't been a great deal going on, just a lot of political stuff. I guess it would be appropriate to give a shout out, a big RIP to all those victims of the two plane crashes that happened, both in D.C. and in Philadelphia, North Philadelphia specifically. Those crashes happened back to back, and I'm just going to be pretty honest. If anybody lives within a 8-hour driving distance from me, I'm going to see you in the next 4 years in person because I'm not really comfortable flying at the moment with all these planes going down. And I know people are going to try to assure me because there are lots and lots, hundreds, if not thousands of flights that happen every single day and nothing goes wrong. They take off and land without a problem. I've been on pretty much many of those flights. But let's get into this. So basically, we're going to start it off with this horrible accident that happened, I believe, Thursday. I'm sorry, it was Friday. With the passenger airplane in North Philadelphia, left 7 dead, 19 injured. It was a medical transport jet carrying patients, one patient and a mother, back to Mexico. It was only in the air for 1 minute before it plunged to the ground and crashed. Now, I know a lot of y'all saw those videos that were going around the internet where people were recording when the plane crashed, and that looked like some stuff straight out of a movie. I have never seen anything like that in person, but usually when planes crash, which is a good thing, they usually crash in an open area, a field, some woods where people aren't usually at. Unfortunately, this one crashed in a very populated part of North Philadelphia. In fact, I saw a video of this restaurant where the crash happened and debris from the crash flew a quarter of a mile from the impact site, and it went into this restaurant and burst through the glass. And there was this dude sitting in the booth, and a piece of the shrapnel went right through the window and hit this dude on the top of the head. And as soon as that happened, dude grabbed his head like this, and then he fell to the ground. And the whole time I'm watching this video, and I'm like, I hope that nigga didn't have to pay for his meal. Because if some debris goes through the restaurant and slices my head up, I think that meal should be free. Now, I'm not blaming the restaurant because the restaurant was powerless in this, but if shrapnel hits my head while I'm enjoying your food, you should just allow a rain check on that check. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't fully enjoy your food because a large piece of debris came through and hit my head. And they asked the restaurant people there what happened to that guy. They said he seemed all right, but there was a lot of blood flowing from his head. And I was just like, damn, that's kind of jacked up. But also, I saw a video of the Ring camera. So there was this dude walking out this woman's house. I don't know who he was. I don't know if that's family or friends. They was just talking a little bit like, yeah, you know, the Eagles barely slipped by the Commanders in that game last week, even though we're Eagles fans. You know what I'm saying? Hey, people been saying there's a conspiracy theory related to the Commanders-Philly game last week because both planes happened in D.C. and Philly, and I don't believe any of that. But dude was all like, even though Philly's going to the Super Bowl, God, that damn Jaden Daniels. And then he walked out the house, and then the plane crashed. And he said, let me get my ass back inside. And then he walked back inside. What do you say to somebody in that moment? What the hell was that? That's what I would have said. Yeah. And I really hope he wasn't over like his shorty's crib or nothing like that, because that's going to kill the mood that evening. And but besides that, they're still looking for pieces to the airplane. It looks like the crash did claim 7 lives and 19 people were injured. And it looks like the explosion was pretty big. It leveled 3 to 4 blocks of the actual city. So it was a pretty impactful crash. I guess one positive out of this, not that it is a positive, is that the plane was small. Because had that been a much bigger jet, you know, that could have definitely caused a lot more damage than it did. But it looks like the jet left the runway 6 o'clock p.m. and then got to 1,500 feet. And then an official said it took a slight right, followed by a slight left before it plummeted to the ground. And it looks like investigations in the early stage say the crash is being classified as an accident. So all you conspiracy theorists at the moment, y'all are wrong. At the moment, it appears to be an accident until some more evidence is unearthed. Otherwise, I don't think it's related to any type of conspiracy. So it does say 5 structures were set ablaze after the crash, and all of them have been extinguished. And they're still assessing damage. And also, they're still counting bodies and, I guess, injuries because maybe some people may not survive some of those injuries. It sounds pretty horrible because they said everything was on fire, from buildings to, you know, inanimate objects to, they said, actual people. There were people who were walking nearby this impact or this crash site when that airplane landed. And it said it's possible that some of those people were set on fire by the explosion. So that's crazy, too. This is a pretty horrible situation, man. I hope they do find the, I guess it's that black box they talk about where they can get a little bit more information going on about what actually led to the cause of the airplane crash. And it's a pretty horrible thing. It looks like, again, it was in a residential area and it was a very huge crater left. And it looks like it happened in front of a shopping center. So I'm sure that's why so many people were injured. They were there shopping, trying to get their goods. I see a Macy's and a Ross. And so there was a chopper overhead. There were tons of charred vehicles and burned buildings. And video of the crash was circulating, and somehow, some way, I'm going to edit all of that in. And it appears people have walked in on the podcast. What is that you have brought? What is in that bag? Oh, okay. So those are chicken wings. Yes. For those that want to know, Kelly Joe has walked into the building, which means, and Buddha is probably, yeah. Did Buddha get you? Yeah. Okay, so it's Kelly Joe and Buddha who have arrived, just as I've been talking about this terrible accident in North Philadelphia. That Deborah spread everywhere. But the plane was carrying a child, a mother, and 4 other people. So there were 6 people inside of the actual plane. And the crash happened at Cottman Avenue and Roosevelt Boulevard after departing from Northeast Philadelphia Airport. So that's pretty bad. So we're going to hope the best for those victims, because that's a horrible situation. I mean, you can't imagine just minding your business, walking down the street, and all of a sudden you hear what sounds like a missile hurtling towards you, and before you really get an opportunity to react, things just explode. It's a very sad situation. Kelly, would you like to join the table? Yes, I am coming. Okay. Sure. You know, before you came here, I was imitating you and the rest of the crew. Oh, what? Mm-hmm. I missed that part. I was tuning in. Everybody thought I was you. And they were like, nah, I made all this shit up. So, no, you're about to, I saw you going through things. I want to see your look of disappointment when you see a lot of the things that you thought were full, like alcohol bottles, are actually empty. Yes, yes. Okay, I wanted to discuss the second airplane incident, which was going to lead into our topic on DEI, but Hassan is not here, and I know that is a topic that he wanted to bring up. So what I'm going to do in the meantime is I'm going to keep it local and circle back here to our hometown. Well, not hometown, but my town I'm in now. My hometown. Yeah, it's Kelly Joe's hometown. No, you should be proud of Raleigh. Raleigh's a cool city. It's just certain people in it that fuck it up. Okay, so here in Raleigh, a man is facing a long list of charges after he allegedly impersonated an ICE officer and assaulted a woman at a motel in Raleigh this weekend of the sexual variety. An arrest warrant was issued for 37-year-old Carl Bennett Jr., who committed the crimes on Sunday, January 26, at the Motel 6 on Appliance Court. Now, I'm going to tell everybody here who is not familiar with that side of town, that's off of Capitol Boulevard, isn't it? Yep. Okay, hold on. Let me turn your mic on. Check the mic.
Yo.
Okay, I think that's your mic, and I think it is on.
All right, now. Hey, y'all.
Yes, Kelly Joe is in the building. So, yes, for those that are not familiar with Raleigh, I can tell you Motel 6 on Appliance Court. That's some seedy shit, boy. I can tell you the amount of times I bought weed from the motherfucker at that Motel 6 on Appliance Court. It's a grimy, seedy side of town. There's a lot of low-down dirtiness that happens there, from
it's some things
buying weed to probably prostitution, which I've never indulged in. I don't believe in paying for it.
That goes on everywhere. It don't matter where you go. You got this.
It wouldn't surprise me if human trafficking goes through that hotel. I mean, that's the seedy hotel that all the bullshit happens at. So anyway, it says the warrant says that Bennett unlawfully entered the motel and threatened to deport the woman if she did not have sex with him. Bennett allegedly told the woman he was a sworn law enforcement officer and showed her a business card with a badge on it.
Made no sense.
Yep, Bennett was arrested that same day, and during his arrest, he was found to have had cocaine in a glass pipe. So he was freebasing coke? Or was he going to cook up some crack and then smoke it?
Oh, well, if it's already in the pipe, that means he hasn't cooked it up yet. So that was straight freebase. Yeah.
Okay.
You got to cook it in order to put it in the pipe if you do it the other way.
Oh, whoa, Kelly, that was more of an explanation than I was looking for.
I mean, that's what I've seen in the movies.
How many times have you been to this Motel 6?
That's what I've seen in the movies.
Yes.
You know? Not saying I don't know nothing about that kind of stuff. I've
So-
seen it in the movies when they be doing it in the movies.
So he is facing several charges related to the incident below: breaking and entering to terrorize or injure, kidnapping, 2 counts of second-degree forced sex offense, second-degree forcible rape, assault on a female, impersonating a law enforcement officer, possession of cocaine, and possession of drug paraphernalia. Yes,
Yeah.
we're discussing that issue from Raleigh. Yep. Bennett was denied bond and was appointed a public defender during his court appearance the very next day. And over in Durham, another person was accused of impersonating an ICE officer when they parked a truck designed to look like an ICE vehicle in the parking lot of a shopping center
Tripping out here.
that caters to the Hispanic community. So I know Durham well enough to know that if he was in an ICE vehicle in the parking lot of a shopping center that caters to the Hispanic community, he was obviously on Club Boulevard, because that's Little Mexico over there in Durham.
Or maybe over Guest Roadway, possibly too. You know what I mean, that could be a possibility.
Guest Road. Oh, yeah. Well, that's all connected. Guest Road.
Hillendale.
Yeah. So one thing I'm very happy about is the fact that when they showed his mugshot, I did not know this nigga. There used to be a time 10 years ago when every grimy
10 to 15.
Yeah,
Yes,
and you'd
sir.
be like, oh my God, that nigga was in my crib a couple of days ago rocking the beats. Yeah, I mean, somebody knows him, but I don't, and
Right.
that's the most important part.
Right.
I was so
all
relieved.
you worry about
like,
is you. Can't worry about everybody else.
I
who
am
they not.
so out of the loop. I don't know these new generation of grimy niggas, and I'm proud of that fact. I'm a middle-aged man, and the people around me should reflect that. Like Kelly, she's old. I'm old.
I'm the baby.
No, you're not.
I am the baby.
No, you're not. You're not from Charlotte.
No, I'm the baby of the group. So I'm not old.
I guess by default. You're only like 1 year younger.
I'm still the baby, no matter how many years it is.
That's good.
So don't call
Okay.
me old.
I'm not gonna call you old though. I'm gonna call you
I'm
one old.
seasoned.
Yes. Yes, you're like chicken.
Got flavor.
So it looks like, yeah. So there's 2 incidents that have happened in this local area. So I guess the one thing I could say is, fellas, don't impersonate ICE agents to keep this brown and black coalition thing going. I think that's wrong. And, you know,
But people,
yeah, it was a black dude that did it.
yeah.
You know, and you ain't got to do all that. Nigga, I go to the Hispanic side of town, and those women like me. I don't have to impersonate an ICE agent to give me none.
They just taking advantage of
I
the
just
situation.
smile at them.
That's all that is.
And if you know a little bit of Spanish, that goes a long way with that.
I know enough Spanish to bag women on the Hispanic side of town. That's what I do know. They like a big nigga over there.
Yo.
They can appreciate me on that side of town. And then I know all the good taco spots. And just to impress her, I take her to the Mexican ice cream shop, because all the food is in Spanish, and I know what I want. And when I order it in Spanish, she thinks I'm cultured.
Well, I don't know how much. Shoot, the way things going now, I don't even know how much more ice cream shops and good tacos is gonna be.
There's still gonna be some out here. 'Cause they're the ones that did it quote unquote the right way. They legal.
Oh,
So
yeah.
You still
The
you
ones that didn't, they made theirs out of love.
yeah, of course.
Joining on the couch, Hassan and Buddha have
Yeah.
arrived
Yes, sir.
before they got here.
Sorry for the tardiness, people.
No, it's all good. I had to explain to the people, and they were all in the chat like, "Where's the son? Where's Buddha?" And then they said, "Fuck them niggas. Dub can hold it down."
I said, they probably just said, fuck us, keep going, dog.
They was like that.
Don't be like that, folks. Don't
So
be like
yeah,
that.
if we can learn one thing from this, don't be a dusty person and take advantage of any Latino people that are in a predicament such as this. I think that's wrong. I would never do it.
You gotta think it's more than just Latino people too.
No.
I know that right now. You know that's like what's being talked about, but you gotta think about all the other.
Man, word.
Other foreign
you got,
people.
you got
Yeah, like-
Haitians, Africans.
Yeah, like,
I mean, black. Yeah, you got Asians.
You don't see
Indians.
no ICE agent taking out no fucking Asian people out here.
Exactly.
You don't see them taking out no damn Europeans ass out here. 'Cause there's a lot of them there Asian
ain't supposed to
and
be here,
European motherfuckers over here. That's
Russians.
not here legally. But stay tuned.
Things are going to heat up on that side. But yeah, black people, stop doing stuff like this. That's extra grimy, and that's wrong. And this dude looks dusty as hell. He looks like the type of nigga that would ask me for a beat and I give it to him and he wouldn't even rhyme on it. It's like I'm still writing to it 3 months later. That's what he looks like. He looks like one of them niggas. He looks like he'd ask me for the short if I smoke Newports. That's why I don't trust that nigga.
Like, short me out.
Yeah. Yo, you know you don't trust niggas when they say they hanging at the Motel 6 on Appliance Court. Like, yo, where you at? Oh, I'm at that Motel 6 on Appliance Court. I'll be like, nigga, we no longer friends. Right. I can't hang with people on that side of town. So, hey.
What we miss?
Okay, so I discussed earlier, before y'all got here, I discussed the plane crashing in North Philadelphia. I said the one in D.C. was going to lead to the DEI shit you wanted to talk about. So when I edit this, I guess I'll have to put both plane segments together. But I said I wanted to discuss that Raleigh dude in full. And I wanted to let all the people at home know that I don't know that nigga.
I don't know that nigga neither.
We live in Raleigh. None of us know that nigga. He around our age.
I don't know that nigga.
Yeah, he don't look like somebody I'd hang with. Plus, he had a glass pipe and some cocaine.
Yeah, he was a crackhead.
I don't know. I was asking Kelly, is he going to freebase coke or is he going to cook it up and make crack and smoke that?
He probably
If it's already in the pipe, it's too late for that. He ain't even cooked it up, so that's how you gonna do it.
It's already cooked up.
Well, that nigga, he's not going to see the light of day for a very long time because I see about 3-4 felonies.
And he shouldn't.
Oh, yeah.
That's grimy.
I mean, I'm totally against what he did, but that's some grimy shit, bro. I never would have thought to do something like that.
I mean, but shit, though. I mean, if he freebasing, I'm sure that nigga had crackhead status.
Oh, yeah.
He looked like a crack. He ain't had no suit on. He ain't had no badge, so she knew immediately that this nigga was lying. So,
but then again, you can.
No, he had a badge, a business card
she knew because
with a badge on it. Which
the
means
nigga, I know he look.
Playing this shit. This
I know he look like
the Kinkos. Like, yo, I got a scheme.
Yeah, but I'm saying a crackhead though. You would know. It's crackhead tendencies that you would know. He's got that ashy black type look on him, dusty. Like he ain't washed in about a few days. His feet was probably smelling like goddamn mildew and shit like that. So it was some signs there that she probably knew that this nigga wasn't a fucking ICE agent.
I think it was the glass pipe. He was like, ICE is here, and then
that might be what he was smoking.
Yeah, he probably smoking while she was doing it.
Yeah.
Something gave her, because ain't no way in hell.
He's like, ICE agent, smoke ice. And that's
I looked and said, you know what?
What?
I'm gonna be an ICE agent.
Yeah, he was tripping on that ice.
Be your ICE agent, baby.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get back into the more serious topic of that first plane crash happening Wednesday in D.C. over the Potomac. Do you remember how large the plane was?
It was like one of them Sienna planes, the medical planes and shit. It's only
no, that was the Philly.
You talking about the second?
Yeah, I'm talking about the one.
Oh, that was a little bigger plane.
Passengers.
Yeah, it had like
65
passengers. So it was one of them. It wasn't a seven.
Yeah, I know it wasn't a big plane, but it was
like a small one.
That scares me because that's the type of plane I take when I go. Sometimes when I go to DC, I'll take off from Raleigh and be in one of them little passenger planes with the propellers on them.
Well, you know the problem is they done cut. They before he came in the office, they was already short at air traffic controllers already. Then on top of that, when Trump came in office, he done slashed a lot of them jobs, fired a lot of the department heads and stuff. So he made it even more short of help. And then you see the path he gonna take. He gonna DEI his way up out of this shit. Everything. If something goes wrong, he gonna blame it on DEI. And
that's exactly what he did.
Exactly. He gonna blame it on DEI. But what people not understanding is DEI is not for black folks though.
It never has.
And that's was crazy about this because they got certain figureheads to attach themselves to this, to where they're sitting here saying, "Oh, Shaniqua this," and they trying to make it black. They try. They try to make it black like that is a black thing, which is not. Which DEI actually covers a broad base of things. Like, number one, if you're a veteran, right, they will have jobs set aside for you to incorporate you, especially if you're coming out of the armed forces, incorporate you back in society. So they have tax related job initiatives for veterans. If you stay in the Appalachians, you got benefits as well by staying in the Appalachians, rural America, rural counties. Because if you had signed up for like, say as any type of loans and stuff like that, the DEI initiatives would have helped you guys and gave you more just because you are where you are based off where you live at.
So DEI is basically what it says. It's about diversity and not necessarily minority.
Right. But people making DEI as minority, which is not, it's diversity. Because another thing with people not understand what DEI cover, for those who have children, if your children get sick, them sick work leaves and stuff like that, oh, that shit is now gone now. That's off the table now. For those who are women, white women,
yeah,
you especially, this message goes out to you motherfuckers, because you know why?
The Beckys.
Yeah, you just sat here, just set yourselves back 60 years because y'all benefited the most off of DEI and affirmative action. Like, let me repeat that again. White women benefit most from DEI and affirmative action. So you niggas cut your nose off
to spite your face.
That's it. Then on top of that, people who is heavyset, consider fat, you're going to be in trouble, because if certain jobs require you to be a certain size or whatever the case may be, and you don't fit that qualification, guess what? You don't get that job. If you speak certain languages and it's not American, you forget those qualifications. So DEI just cover a broad base of discriminatory things that the workforce and the federal government had to implement to make sure that nobody's being discriminated. Because you know why? Only African Americans, 4% being hired off of DEI. So what that means is when you see an African American in a top position, that means that motherfucking resume was on point and they beat out people who deserve that. So the next time you hear these political pundits trying to make these little weird ass jokes, trying to make it like it's a sister out the hood, a brother out the hood, you dumb motherfuckers. It's about you. It's about the parents. It's about veterans. It's about people who's old. It's about people who is young that want to work. Any type of discriminatory action that may upon you, that covers everything. It doesn't matter what color or you are or gender. Just want to let you know that.
Yes, you are correct, because Trump was on a spree. What was it, Thursday? Yeah. When he was basically discussing, claiming it was Biden's fault for these crashes.
Oh, and one last thing, me and cut y'all.
Go for it.
Y'all vice president?
Yes.
That's a DEI hire.
J.D. Vance.
Yes, he's from the Appalachian Mountains. He went to Yale off of DEI initiatives. That's how he got his degree. That's how he got his ass in Senate and to where he is vice president. So J.D. Vance is your quote unquote DEI hire. So when the next time you hear about DEI hires, that's J.D. Vance.
Yes, it is. And it looks like Trump is not letting this go. So he is saying, in addition to Biden hiring people with disabilities, is what he's blaming this on. Of course, an investigation has not been completed on either crash at the moment. So we have no idea what the exact cause of it was. I do know that Black Hawk helicopter that was being piloted.
One of them is a Durham native.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, it was a female. They're not releasing her name, but she's a Durham native. So she's a Triangle native.
Well, how do you know she's a Durham native if they haven't released her name?
News clip came across. They out of respect for the family, they have not released. They're not releasing her name.
I got you. Yeah, so I'm going to see how this develops, because I'm very curious to know.
And then on top of that, you don't even have, it's not that many black people in air traffic controller positions that on top of that.
I don't know. A lot of my relatives are in that shit.
Yeah, but the number-wise, percentage-wise, minorities.
Yeah, you are correct.
Is not in those type of air traffic controller positions.
Yeah.
It's majority white males. They're the ones that's in those positions. So when people talk about these accidents that's happening, it ain't got nothing to do with black.
No, it
hell,
don't.
it barely got to do with women. Period. Those are white men who has those jobs.
Yeah, black people are exceptional in the air, like the Tuskegee Airmen.
Of course,
Michael Jordan.
Yes. Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, lots of us know how to handle the air.
Right.
Hey, I got lots of relatives that, they work in the aviation industry. My uncle was one of the first black pilots for FedEx. It was awesome. Also, I've had an uncle who was in the military in the Air Force, and he ended up as an air traffic controller. And he got my cousin as an air traffic controller, and he tried to get me. Okay, let's hear this story about how I went to.
Yeah, let's hear this.
I went to it. Okay, so my uncle set up an air traffic controller opportunity for me and my cousin in Atlanta. So I drive from North Carolina to Atlanta and stay in a little seedy hotel. It was like the Motel 6 on Appliance
Court.
Yeah. And so,
was there any debris?
No debris. So I had to go to the center and do the training for the air traffic controller, and I had to guide planes in, and I crashed maybe about 3 or 4 of them motherfuckers.
Glad you wasn't there.
Yeah, and I didn't make it, but my cousin made it, and he got accepted, and they took him to Texas where he trained. Then they shipped him out to Iowa, and then he stayed in Iowa as an air traffic controller, and then transferred back home to Baltimore. Well, that's not home, but he's from the D.C. area, so Baltimore is close enough. And that's the story of how I could have fucked up people's planes had they let me be an air traffic controller.
Thank God, because Trump would damn sure would have used you as a poster boy.
Sure would have fucking got my ass.
He would have used your as a poster boy. Look, you see this nigga here? DEI.
I was fucking planes up on that simulator, boy. I knew air traffic controlling was not for me after doing that simulator, boy. Yeah.
Well, at least you know your limitations.
Right.
Yes, I knew my limitations, and flying is not for me.
Yeah, that was not it.
No. Okay, so I wanted to get into our main topic because this was the topic that has been kind of going on for the week. Lyft is now in a lawsuit.
Yes, they are.
With a very big plus size woman.
She's
Detroit
healthy
rapper.
Yeah.
That's her. What's her name?
I can't remember.
All I know, she bigums.
Yeah, she's a plus size woman, and I'm gonna give her credit and go for her rap. Dank Damas.
Okay, I was gonna say
Dank Damas. Okay.
Weird. Yeah, I wouldn't remember.
Dank Damas is now putting a lawsuit together against Lyft. She likes to call herself a BBW. And she ran into an incident.
Times 3.
Yes. And I have the video.
What?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What? For what? What you saying?
Yeah, I got no space. My car is small.
I can fit in this car.
But believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe me. So, I'm sorry.
What I'm gonna do about my money?
I'm gonna cancel you. You're not gonna be charged.
So you telling me I can't get in the lift because I can't fit in your car?
Yeah, you need to order a bigger car.
What makes you think I can't fit in the car?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What makes you think I can't fit in this car?
Because the car is small in the back.
My best friend has a Benz that's newer than this that I can fit in. That's the same size.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't.
So you really telling me I'm too big to get in your car, so I gotta order another lift?
Yeah. And to be more specific with you, I got very tired tires.
What I got to do with your tires?
Yeah, and you have no space.
How you know I don't have no space?
Yeah, I got no space in the back. Believe me.
How do you know I don't have no space?
Because I tried before.
Huh?
Because I've been in this situation.
So every big person you turn down because they can't fit in your car?
Yeah, because they need to order the Uber XL it's called.
No, I don't never have to order Uber XL.
Then I'm really sorry.
What's your name?
Abraham Carter.
Okay. Nope.
just like that.
She look. She knew what it was because number one, she looked like she about 500.
She looked like she pushing 6, bro.
Hey, I'll be nice. I'll say at least 5.
I was guessing around 600.
But she knew for a fact that number one, why the hell you ordered that little ass car? Like, you know how big your ass is, so you trying to set somebody up for a lawsuit.
It may have been her rapper budget.
That was obvious because if you
she
know
was looking for attention,
right? If you know your big ass can't get in that damn car, because when you order Uber, it says XL, small, all that other shit.
They let you know.
They let you know what you can order, what size vehicle you want. So the fact that you order this small ass, you try to set that man up at Uber for a Lyft for their lawsuit.
And bro was not having it at
I
all.
wouldn't let your big ass in either. I don't give a damn. It was $100. That $100 gonna cost me $400 repair with the suspension. The goddamn outside of suspension. The damn
tires.
The tires and shit. I mean, she would have fucked. Yo,
coming from a big girl,
you ain't big.
She knew better
you're not big.
She knew better than that.
You're not big. That's fact.
Like, you want to be comfortable anyway, so she doesn't look like she would have been comfortable.
And she couldn't get her damn stomach in the back seat of that car,
so
bro.
I think it was just trying to get a cheaper way out.
Even if you put the seat all the way up,
ordering the bigger vehicle, but she knew better.
Her whole fucking stomach taking up a damn near half the fucking car. Like, come on, bro. That's ridiculous. And then you listen to how she asking questions. They seem redundant and dumb. Yeah. Like, come on.
Did y'all see the clip with her performing though?
Yeah, and she fell.
Yeah, and she fell backwards. Oh my God. No, as I said, the Lyft driver dropped the bar of the century when he said, "My tires are tired."
My tires are tired, yo. Like,
I have never heard that shit.
My tires are tired.
All my years driving.
My tires are tired.
I got a new excuse when niggas ask me for a ride.
My tires are tired.
I can't, nigga. My tires are tired.
That's right. Struts can't strut no more, nigga.
Right.
My tires are tired.
Tired, bro. They've been spinning all day.
I like the second one. My shocks are shot.
Yeah, she about to get
She's
some
gonna get some money off all of this because it is a discrimination either way it goes.
Hey, discrimination.
You know what I'm saying?
That's not discrimination.
For the people that
That
understand,
nigga made a business decision.
Kind of think like she knew this.
That's not a. She ain't winning no
He was
lawsuit.
protecting.
Shit.
I mean, he was protecting how he
the
made
reason
his
why
money.
she not gonna get no money off of because
get some money.
she ain't getting shit.
But ain't gonna be for no Lyft.
Let me tell you why
Let
me tell you why she's not gonna get no money. Number one, you have an option to pick three different sizes of vehicles. Okay, no, let's back up. Number one, you know how big your ass is. Let's go. All right. Number two, you got option to pick 3 different size vehicles, and you chose to pick the latter, the smallest one.
The cheapest way out.
Okay then, but hey. That's not. Hey,
that ain't fair to nobody.
But again, that's no fair to nobody.
That ain't even fair to herself.
Exactly. You know what your limitations are, and you're trying to put the onus on somebody else, which that's not how it goes in America. So with that being said, she got A, you know your body weight. B, you know you got options to pick the biggest vehicle. You chose to pick the smallest vehicle. And with that being said, how is it discriminating?
I think she just picked the vehicle.
She picked the vehicle.
It wasn't an XL.
Okay,
are XLs more expensive?
Yeah,
some of it.
So then she was trying to be cheap.
But also you can share a ride, meaning they can pick up somebody else.
Sitting next to her ass.
Hey, nigga. Hey, listen. All I do. Hey, I'm just saying that if she didn't have them. If she didn't have the money to order XL, she could have shared a damn ride. Just the motherfucker would have been scrunched up in the front seat. I'm just saying.
She was going to watch the Lions game. She looked like the whole front line, nigga.
Well, again, so like I said,
I'd have fell for my Commanders.
Okay, so the body shaming, we can't do the body shaming.
And that's not body shaming. She know what the hell she doing. She walk around there like that confidently. So take all this smoke.
She's that's good. She's a big girl. She's confident.
Big. That's not big. That's fat.
Okay, whatever you may call it. She's a bigger female.
Anytime you are twice your size. No, that's 4 times the size. That's fat. Okay. That nigga's 600 pounds.
Okay, she's confident in every pound.
No, she ain't. If she sit here talking about somebody discriminate against her ass,
she got to be confident.
Yeah.
To move around the way she moves around,
I got
bro,
you on that part, but
she gotta be confident.
But this is so now. If you confident,
Now that
moving-
lawsuit, that's
right.
bananas.
Thank you. The lawsuit is going to be.
But no, she's definitely confident.
You are a
As a big
rapper.
girl.
You are a rapper.
So-
She's not big. That's fat.
No, she
That's
is.
just that,
No, that's morbidly obese.
that's just like
that's
You
obese.
didn't
motherfucker.
say that about me.
Hold on.
No,
We
no,
got to
no,
get
no.
this wording correct.
So-
That's just like meteorologists now saying it's chilly and it's 29 degrees. Bitch, that's cold.
It's cold.
Anything under fucking, I'm as a black person, anything under 40 degrees, nigga, that's cold. Ain't no goddamn chilly. And that's how you saying she big. She's fat.
Okay, call it what you want to, but she's a confident black big girl.
Well, then don't drop
I
that
don't
damn
think she has a
bullshit
choice.
lawsuit.
I mean, some people do have a choice. They sit around and they on my 600
Don't do
pound
shit.
life, and those are the ones that didn't
Just
make the
eat.
choice. They just want to go to see the doctor now. But
She still got some time and not gonna see that.
Yeah,
doctor.
but she knows that she got to get an XL.
Oh, she been doing.
Oh, I think she been knew that,
knew
yo.
she had to get it
I
in.
think
She tried
this
to go
is one of
the
these
cheap route.
marketing employees. Like, I need to figure
Go
out a way so I
viral.
could do something. I gotta figure out a way to get my name out
She about
here.
to get some money off of it.
Yes.
She ain't getting no damn.
No,
She
her attorneys filed the lawsuit against Lyft, claiming they want compensation for stress, mental anguish, attorney fees,
that what the car
and
said?
damages. Now the damages stem
The
from
dude got
violating
fired.
the Michigan 1976 Elliott Larson Civil Rights Act, which prohibits discrimination on the basis of religion, race, color, national origin, age, sex, height, weight, family status,
some
or
money.
marital status.
Yeah, but the difference. This is where that Lyft gets out of that because it's not their car. It's whoever owns that car is their vehicle.
But they're aware
I get
of
that.
these.
I don't think the driver did anything wrong.
He didn't do anything wrong.
Unfortunately, it
He was
violates
speaking up for his
the
car.
When
That's
you
all.
sign up for these apps and stuff, that kind of stuff has to be posted. So you have to read this kind of stuff that people just skip
And
over.
Lyft don't give a shit.
Yeah, but like I
they're
said,
not
that
paying
just
for the
like
damages.
just like she know that her big ass can't get in no small ass car, so it's up there. That's why Lyft give you 3 options. You got 3 options: small, medium, large. She picked the
But
smallest.
they don't give you the options because of your
They
size.
should have
give you the
another
options
option.
They give-
of status.
Not even
Well,
that.
she
you know.
well, she a rapper. You can't. If you
They
going,
need an option
hold on,
for her to
wait.
get a
Let me
bus.
tell you why this nigga has some money.
She weighed like a highway number, yo. Like, that's
Exactly.
crazy.
Let me tell you why this nigga got some money. Number one, she went to the
440,
Detroit
540.
Lions game. Everybody know them.
Or a watch party.
A watch party.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you don't want to scare the people at the stadium thinking they were going to have her there.
No,
sitting
because
next
this is the reason why I said this nigga had money. If you went to that game, the average ticket for that game was almost $1,000.
I know.
So for her to go to that game,
She would afford an XL if she was going to that game.
But she wasn't. She was
she
going,
was going
to a watch party. So she wanted to make sure she had.
she's
enough
a
money to get
rapper.
back.
She's a Detroit rapper, right? She
Yes.
got some money.
But y'all, that ain't always the case.
She
'cause
got
not all
some
rappers
money.
get
Why do you
money.
think she got money?
Right,
She got
not
some
all
money.
rappers got money.
Hey,
so
for her to
that
be,
ain't-
for her to walk around like that, you gotta have some
You don't
money.
have to have
You
a lot of
don't
money.
have-
You,
you gotta
just
eat.
got to have dedication.
You gotta eat.
she
that's-
gonna eat. You ain't gotta worry about that.
She
part.
she gotta
That just
keep.
means she got her weight up.
she
That's
gotta-
all y'all are saying.
Right, she gotta eat.
Like she was eating before she was rapping.
She
You know what
gotta
I mean?
eat. She
that
gotta
don't
eat.
mean nothing because you that
Right.
big. That don't mean you have.
Hey man, you that big, you gotta.
be in debt.
Right.
If you that big, you gotta eat. So you gotta
That don't
have
mean
some
nothing,
money to
yo.
eat.
I know fat. When I was rapping, I still remember. I know some fat rappers.
Me too.
Niggas gotta eat. Y'all can't be fat. How you gonna be
Right.
fat? How you gonna be fat and broke? That don't make sense. You gotta eat.
And
Niggas eat.
It's
So
just
niggas
that, bro,
niggas
people
that
out here.
if you fat and you can't feed yourself, something wrong with that picture.
oh no, they gonna feed
Oh, that's what
themselves.
they gonna-
Exactly.
That's why they broke,
So that's
so they
why.
feed themselves.
Thank you. That's why I'm saying that. So for her.
So she was trying
so
to
for
save her some money on her list.
No, she did.
So
she
she
ate.
eat later.
She ate.
Yeah, that's probably
She
what
had
it
all
was.
her money planned out for
Like
that night.
shit, I need my chicken wing
I'ma
first.
get
That $8. It was probably $8-10 difference, yo.
And listen, she ain't getting no money.
But that $10 go a long way when
She
you
ain't
ain't
getting
got
no
it.
money.
Combo bill.
But she's gonna win this case
Yes,
because
she
there
is.
was no clause in this law that gave exceptions. So there's no clause saying with exception of public safety or anything like that. So
Yeah, she gonna get some money out of it.
yeah,
Well,
unfortunately.
he could have been like public safety. If I hit a damn ditch, this car would
So
have
he
flipped.
got fired insurance, so how they should like do something.
It's a way to get out of that shit. They hit a
Lyft
ditch or
driver, he
something.
was
She
just
probably
like,
done fucked the whole goddamn suspension. But hey, we'll see. To be continued.
His tires were tired, bruh.
His shocks was getting shot.
He said my tires are tired, man. He said they've been running all day, nigga.
Struts can't
Saw your
straight
ass.
elbows.
They saw your ass. They just folded their arms like,
yeah. He said
I ain't going nowhere.
He said my tires are tired. They need a nap. I can't take you nowhere. So yeah, she's gonna they're gonna settle with her.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they're gonna settle.
She
with
gonna get something out of it, like I said.
And then you're gonna wonder where she got the money for the food or something. She gonna show up at Alpha Dog.
Don't worry, spend that bread.
Like, how many of them dogs you got in that truck?
However many you want. I got you.
And she gonna bring what's his name with her.
She gonna shut that shit down.
Bring it on.
The other guy.
Oh, Dave Blunt?
Yeah, they need
Bring
to do
they gonna do a collabo.
Bring their ass.
His name out there and her name out there.
Yeah.
Bring their ass. They gonna be like, yo, they come get these dogs, man.
Yeah.
God, what are they gonna rap about?
These dogs.
They first date going to eat.
Oh yeah, boy.
How they hot banging these dogs off?
Dank DeMoss and Dave Blunt.
They should call it combo.
Yeah. Two piece, man. Yeah, boy. That's gonna be the collaboration
Menu,
for your
man.
ass. Okay, so now there are other exceptions. They're wondering if the issue of this law, they're trying to rewrite the law, basically,
Of course.
which they need to do because there are no exceptions in the law, which is why she would win this, because there's no clause saying, public safety or there's no exceptions, basically. There's no exceptions that they put in here for her. There's nothing that says if she's too fucking fat,
you got to order this size vehicle. Right?
Yeah, they said.
I don't know now. They can go to some of these examples when people get on the plane and shit. And be like, hey, you got to get 2 seats. You know what I'm saying? Because of your weight.
Oh no, they go in there. There was a woman around that same size as that rapper who was on planes crying about how they're too small, and I'm like, no, you just too damn big.
They're gonna make her get 2 seats.
Yeah, and then she was crying about having to buy 2 seats. I don't get people like that. Like, if you want to be that big, fine, be that big.
You gotta pay the price. You gotta pay the price.
Yeah, you got to
It's a lifestyle.
to that.
That's a lifestyle you gotta keep
And what
up
about
with.
tall people? There's 7-footers out here who aren't Shaq, that can't afford custom-made cars and shit.
Yep.
They're discriminated against. If you're 7 feet and didn't play in the NBA, your life is pretty much fucked. Because everybody's going to ask you if you played basketball.
And if you didn't, why?
Yeah, and why?
Right. Why you didn't play ball?
If I was that tall and I didn't play ball, I'd just tell them scoliosis. And they'd leave me alone.
Like, nigga, you look like you straight.
Yeah, so
Bad feet.
that's the main reason I don't do Uber or Lyft, because people always recommend, oh, maybe you should drive Uber. I'm like, first of all, I don't like strangers in my car. That's first. I don't want people in my car that I really don't know. But then second of all, how would I handle somebody that big in that incident? I'm scared I might let them in my car.
I ain't letting them in my car. I'll tell you right now, nope. I can't do it because me taking you cross town.
How would you? So what I would have done, either that or what I would have done, I would have drove right by her.
Yeah.
Yo, she'd have been like a chick you met on Hinge or something that was.
You know she would have. You know she would have known. You know she would have known that was your car, right? Because it tells you what type of car and everything.
I don't mean I gotta stop.
I know.
I don't.
But that would be smart though to keep.
I'ma keep
for a confrontation, keep driving.
I'm
And
like,
shit.
I didn't see her. I saw Jabba the Hutt. I didn't see her.
Drop the damn ride while you
I saw this giant pile. I don't know, man. That's embarrassing. I'm sorry.
Look.
It ain't bad.
You know, she's a big girl. She fucked
But that's
up.
too big.
But I mean, that's too big. Somebody like
that's
it.
Not
No,
big.
no,
Put
no.
it like that. Because
I
I'm
always
gonna tell you, I got a homegirl that's a big girl.
She ain't that big. Oh, god damn.
But they love her ass. They love her to death. Do you hear me?
And how much do these niggas make?
She must have.
Annually.
She must have an enlightened personality.
I mean, she's just awesome regardless. So
I mean, I ain't saying she's a bad person.
I'm gonna take it a step further.
What?
Somebody gonna get that girl pregnant on purpose, yo.
Oh yeah, because there's a dusty
You know what
nigga
I'm
out
saying?
here.
But hey, you gotta be dusty to like
I'm
it, though.
just saying.
What happens
But
is-
how the hell? But
No, just think about it. And this is on some
No, you
on some
don't.
real life shit. When you go out in these streets and you just look around, and you be like, Somebody gave you some.
Yeah, I see that all the time.
Like, that shit never crosses your brain?
Yeah, but I
Somebody
just
like it. It's out. Somebody.
I'm just like that nigga.
Somebody don't mind
I'm
pushing
just
all
like
that up and getting
that's
it
a
in.
that's
You
a
know what I'm
whole
saying?
workout, right? That's a workout.
They make
Soon as you
that's
get
your own
look,
personal
you
gym right there.
skip gym
you ain't
day.
even you only
That
get
is gym
one
day.
leg
Skip
up.
the
You
gym
gotta
day.
work. You gotta hold the stomach up.
You getting
Skip
a
gym
leg
day.
up?
You ain't nigga. You got a strong
First
back.
and foremost, that's just.
I don't even know if I could.
Right.
Bro, there's just
It's niggas out there that love it.
what, love big girls?
Love
That's
it.
not big.
That's
size.
beyond.
That's fat.
That size is bigger and a little smaller.
You ain't
you know what
fucking
they
shit.
do?
Love
You ain't fucking nothing.
And you know where they
you
take
ain't. You know how many pockets there is for niggas to go in the big girl?
Oh God, that sounds
Oh my god.
terrifying.
Hey.
That just sounds terrifying.
Hey.
Pocket.
Somebody like
I
it.
want the.
Yeah,
if
that's-
I'm going
and
in,
that's-
I
I
want
would-
the
Somebody
actual.
like it.
If I want some, I
I
want the
want
actual
nobody like
pocket. The actual
I
wet
know
box.
who would like it. Is the nigga who would hang at the Motel 6 on appliance.
Dusty ass
Niggas
nigga.
out here like it.
Like,
Yeah.
how the hell you go? Man, I want
That's
the
the
actual
type of
wet
nigga
box.
that would like that, boy.
I ain't accepting no second hand. Give me the actual wet box. I can't get the box,
And-
nigga. It's
and
over.
I'm telling you.
Niggas is just.
I'm
hitting
choosing
it.
my
They-
hand over
Right.
that 100%
Word.
of the
That's-
time.
that's-
Dudes that'll go there and never go back to small again because they
'Cause
got
they
that
lost.
They got that big wonderful booty.
They miss
And
it.
that
They ain't get the
good
booty.
to
They
them.
got a hold.
Well, they got.
They got a
all-
hold that act
Lord.
like a booty, and that's
It is
because that's
what
her
it is.
role.
I'm
That's
sorry,
when he
that's
decided to go
beyond.
in.
That's
at.
her role.
Everybody know the direction and
Nah,
the area
I-
that everything is in.
I've
So
smashed
if you
some
go
big
anywhere
women,
else
but-
besides where it's at,
You can't get there if all that
can't say
stomach is
that.
down
You can't say
there.
that.
You gotta lift that shit up.
lift it, push it, move it to the side. They get to it.
I couldn't do it. My
Can I be the one that-
They get
from all
to
that?
it.
That's weightlifting.
Can I be the one to say
Exactly.
I think I feel uncomfortable?
Yeah.
Like I feel real.
I mean, that's like I said, but it's somebody out there that like it. They don't
I
mind
know.
doing all of that.
And I told you who
With
they
all
are.
of that.
The impersonate ICE agents.
Right. Like I said.
Hey. you don't tell me that nigga will hit her up. You have her put in commissary in the Wake County commissary bin for him.
Somebody like it.
I
Somebody
know,
love it.
and I'm
got
telling you the type of niggas that like it.
I get it, but 600, goddamn,
God
bro,
damn.
I can't even.
But there is niggas
I
that like
ain't-
them like
I'm not
Trump.
saying there
Niggas-
ain't.
I ain't
there's
saying there
niggas-
ain't.
Every woman
I'm too-
on
I'm too
600
small
pound life
for
Hey,
had a
yo.
mate.
How much of those truck tires that the MMA niggas be lifting up?
Oh yeah.
They over 1,000.
That's their workout right there. They ain't got to go to the
That's
gym.
a
They gotta
workout.
be girls.
That's
Push
what I'm
it,
saying.
push
But
it
the-
up,
but the thing about
push
it is,
that up, move
they
it
on
to the
there-
side, lift this up, stronger than a motherfucker. The strongest hell.
And then as soon as he do all that shit, he get one pump. It's a wrap.
He going to sleep.
It's
Yeah.
done.
God,
Tired.
that
Your back muscles tighten up on you and shit.
Hell,
You
yeah.
might
As
pull,
soon as you
you
squat
might
that one
you might
time.
pull a hamstring and shit. 600. That's a lot.
a lot
That's
of
like
weight.
two. She got over 250 just in the gut by herself.
Hey, man,
we ain't even counting the legs you got to pick up. That's a lot of navigating. You tired by the time you.
Somebody
Kelly, you can't defend
like
that.
it. Yes, I can. Because
They're not.
somebody.
They're
yes,
not. They're not.
yes,
Listen.
yes,
They're
yes,
not
yes.
getting.
There
Listen.
Are dudes out
They
here,
are. They're
in
not
groups,
getting the pussy.
But don't want
They
nothing
ain't getting the
bigger
pussy.
than nothing smaller than that. I'm telling you.
no, she said it's not necessarily pussy, it's pouches.
Yeah, it's skin
It's a
folds.
whole bunch
That's-
of different things.
that's-
But I
I
there are
can't
dudes
process
that don't
that.
want,
Right. If I
that's what
can't
they
get a
want.
pussy, I ain't
They
no
want
need
big
even
girls
trying.
like that. They
it's
don't
He
get
had
all
pouch.
that.
Smash the fupa.
Yeah, exactly. He's fucking a gut.
With 3
But
That's
I'm
the
not-
belly
I'm
button.
not
Yeah,
huge,
you fuck-
but I'm a big girl. But they would choose. Some niggas would choose that over this.
But you need to understand. You
I
are.
understand that.
No, wait. You are compartmentalized. You are grouping yourself. See,
Yeah.
if you
Exactly.
you
I'm a
can
fat
be
guy
considered
myself,
a
but
big
I'm under
girl.
300.
I used
That
to be
woman
fat.
is a fat woman. She's 6+.
Yeah.
If you 5+, that's fat. They ain't big.
Okay, it's
No,
niggas
that's
like
that's
that
pretty
fat.
bad too. Like, let's,
I mean,
hey, yo, if you can eat at the heart attack grill for free,
especially if you're not 6 feet tall.
No, I was like, no.
If you 5, if you under 6 feet, that's fat.
There's
No,
niggas
that's fat
out
no matter
here
what. If
that
you
No, you
love
got
that.
500
some.
pounds.
No,
They love
a woman that's 7 feet, 500 pounds, she can carry a lot different. Because I'm telling you,
Shaq ain't never been 500
I'm
pounds.
I'm about to say, Shaq.
No, I understand that, but ain't nobody 700. Ain't nobody 7 feet 500. Let's say that.
Nah,
All right, I ain't
that-
never seen nobody over. I ain't never seen nobody over 500 pounds. That's what 6'10". That's if that's somebody
I
that's.
don't think I've ever seen some. Well, I
The
probably
biggest
have.
person I think I've seen was probably like 400 pounds.
Right.
Nah,
That's somebody.
My
nigga.
my god brother was pushing 6 and more, track some change. You know what I'm saying? And he was like maybe 6'2", 6'3".
Good Lord, that's too big.
That's really.
That's a lot of.
That's a lot of
As
weight.
I
a lot
say,
of-
when
That's
you're
a lot of
that
dudes.
size, that's a mental issue.
When he walks around,
Right, because
he
when
gets
your
the big
legs
cheeks.
and
That's
that
not
shit.
a I love food issue. That you can really love food and be under 500 pounds.
Yeah,
that
my
that
god brother was 600.
that's a
He
mental
was-
issue.
Yeah.
That there's something
But you
wrong
would, he
mentally.
carry himself like he, you know what I'm saying, a skinny nigga. He fly as fuck all the time. You know what I'm saying?
I am under
got the
200
bitches.
pounds, and I'm just sitting here processing
Think
like,
you wore size 16,
Jesus,
17 shoes.
it's a big.
I'm under 3.
I mean, I wear a
Bro,
big
I
shoe
used to.
too.
I
I'm-
used to be 270. I used
Damn.
to be, yes.
I'm still trying to get down to
You know
that.
what I mean? We was rapping. I used to wear the
I'm
big
right
coat and all
around
that
there right
shit.
now.
Bro, I was 270 back then.
No.
Yeah.
Well, nigga, I need to get to 270 because I'm on the way. I'm close.
Me too, dude.
I ain't even 200 no more. I ain't even 200.
I'm happy. I'm under 300.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I've been under 300 pounds.
I'm dropping
so
some
I'm
of
glad.
this body.
What we doing?
But then I still hear y'all talking about 600 ain't big. No,
No,
600's
600's
that's-
huge.
No, it's
that's-
big.
That's
ain't no.
I never said
That's
it
not
wasn't
big.
big.
That's
That's
fat.
three
But
me's.
somebody like
That's
it.
fat.
All that
That's not
bigness.
big.
Like, I was,
What?
nigga, I can sit here. I'm sitting here. And
Yeah.
I can sit right here. And Shorty's going to take up this whole section of the couch by herself.
I know.
That couch.
And I was going to say this couch ain't even going to hold.
Nigga.
over.
That's a
Soon
mattress.
as she sit her ass on and them legs giving way.
That's a mattress
them
when
legs,
she sit on that.
Them legs like no. All right, we've been on this joint. Let's move on. Let's
Yes,
do it.
leave her alone.
Let's leave
She's
her
I
alone.
can't help it.
To be continued.
But
We'll
then
see.
she
Somebody
did that
like
thing
it.
in the club where she fell. You can't help you. That's what
No. I mean, I don't
Her weight shift.
think
You damn
that
right
on
it
purpose,
shifted.
nigga.
See, and once you going down,
I don't know anybody that falls on purpose.
You can't break
nigga.
that.
that fall wasn't on
But
purpose.
she got up and she kept going. That's how you
no
do
doubt.
it.
She ain't got no
You
choice.
fall, you get up, you dust yourself off, and you keep going, girl.
Yeah. I mean, but this incident itself is
Just keep going, girl. It's okay.
you've got to redo laws after this.
don't
You've
wanna
got to
have
put
jokes.
clauses in.
I don't want to have jokes. I don't.
No, we can't do too many jokes. They have the
I'm leaving it
the
alone.
guidelines and
I'm
stuff.
leaving it
No,
alone.
DEI has been taken away, people. It's free. It's
No.
free. all.
YouTube and all these places are private businesses. Oh wait, aren't they public? Oh yeah. But I mean, they still.
They can-
But a
They're
lot
not government.
But
ran.
listen though, a lot of businesses are taking their DEI initiatives away.
Amazon,
Walmart.
yeah, Costco's keeping.
Because when ain't shit getting done and they ain't got no workers, they gonna look around and be like,
Oh, they gonna always have workers.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Always gonna have workers.
Like,
Costco didn't the Costco just say
Cos-
they're paying their workers like $30 an hour?
yeah, but if they
Yeah, to make up
discriminating
for that.
against the two today, the half of the damn building.
But who they discriminate? But who they discriminating against? It's not black
You said
folks.
30 hour?
$30
It
an
don't
hour.
matter who if
that
it's
ain't
black,
bad.
white.
That ain't bad at all.
I ain't gonna say
I
white
know.
because them. It's the problem.
It depends on what you got to do.
You got me thinking about getting back into the workforce.
Well, nigga, hey, if you can get 30 working at Costco an hour, I go for it, man.
You know how much ain't gonna get done on these construction sites.
Shit, I work.
Oh, it's
my
gonna be a
ass
lot
off.
done. All them motherfuckers gonna get taken away. It's gonna be a lot of job openings.
Yeah, but who gonna take them for what they paying?
I still stand firm
That's
in what
the
I was
thing.
saying the other week, nigga. Y'all
They gonna have to
pages better
change- they
make
gonna have
y'all
to change
asses
their pay.
available for all these positions.
They gotta change. They gonna have to change the pay.
But you know how that goes. Or are they gonna really want to?
They're gonna have to.
This is what they voted for. This is what they wanted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what they wanted.
Yes, it is.
I'm an access woman.
Okay, yeah, I wanted to. I didn't mean to hit that button, but I wanted to get into our next topic. It was the topic I think Branson, and he should come out. Branson came in here while we were doing our topic, but it's on Dr. Bryant, who was requesting access to your partner's
Fuck no.
cell phone.
No.
So hold on, I got the clip. I'm gonna play it first.
I'm an access woman. So before you can access anything of me, my heart, my body, my mind, I'm going to need access to what I believe creates a safe space for me. And that is passwords to your phone. I don't need keys to your house. I'm not saying I need the password on week 1. What I'm saying is, are you comfortable with doing that when we get to that space?
When we get to, but you're not asking that for week 1.
No. I'm not saying week 1, give me your password.
Okay.
I'm saying that when we move into that space, because now I'm feeling like I want to spend more time with you. I want to invest equity into this relationship.
Yes.
Equity for me in week 1 is time, conversation on the phone, and yes, you can fly me to come see you.
Yes.
That's equity for me.
That's fine.
Okay. But when we get to the space of now, this environment has become safe and my body is now feeling moved to want to be intimate with you.
Yes.
Or my heart is feeling moved to want to be committed to you. When we get there, I know that I'm going to ask for access. So I'm not going to set myself up to get there, ask for it, and then this is not what you're in alignment with, because the longer I stay, the more expensive it is for me to pull out.
And that was Dr. Bryant.
Why is people still listening to her?
Because she's pretty with some titties.
Why is somebody listening to her? Number one, first of all, if we not in no long-term relationship, you're not getting access to my phone, period. Because a motherfucker can change up on you quick. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? Quick as hell. So, first of all, if we haven't even been in a relationship for at least, I'll say a year, you're not getting access to my phone.
I understand.
At all. Mm-hmm. Because it takes you when you're dating someone, it takes you 2 to 6 months just to go through the finagles of, playing a cat and mouse game. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to give out too much information, blase. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then after each party earn each party's trust based off doing a series of things, then yeah, that's a conversation that we can have. But is it a deal breaker that I don't have your access to your phone? Hell no. Because I'm like this. I don't need to look at your social media platform. I don't need to look at none of that. You know what counts? It's how the way you make me feel. If I'm not happy, if I don't feel protected, if I'm not getting money with you and all, those are deal breakers for me. I don't give a fuck who's texting you in your damn IG, whatever the case may be, because the thing about it is you're going to have to find some goddamn time to dedicate to that shit. And that means, and that means you're going to have to take away from me for all that happens. So for me to actually want your password to your phone, I don't need all that shit.
Yeah.
I just go by based off how the way I feel. And then once some shit is not adding up, then I'm going to point that shit out to you. We're going to have a discussion about it. See how long it takes. We might argue about that shit. See how long it takes. And after that, then I'm going to make my necessary move that I need to make, because I know that you ain't trying to get it, do what you done.
If I gotta do all that, I ain't about to do all that.
I'm somebody, I'm pretty straightforward. If a woman wants to see my phone, I open it up and I show it to her, and I let her go through my entire phone. I even show her all my porn videos that I downloaded from the internet.
Yeah, this is what
I'm like, no, you want to go through my phone, we gonna look at everything. Fuck that. Yeah, we ain't stopping at the text messages, no. All you see is a bunch of niggas I buy weed from. That's it.
You see this?
Ain't no other chicks.
You see this pic. You see this pic.
Nah,
you see this pic.
But we are gonna look at these videos.
I'm showing you. I ain't even respond to
in my download folder. I'm gonna show you some of the. I'm gonna download stuff I don't even like just to gross her out.
I don't need these.
Hold on. I got a question.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
You're relying on your woman for protection?
When I say protection, no.
I was just asking. I was sitting over there like.
Well, actually, I mean, if you really look at it,
it's a spider. Get it, baby.
Oh, you got jokes, nigga.
I think it's the widow.
I was just asking. Nigga, that shit caught me off guard. I was there pouring a drink. Like,
first of all, let me break it down for the GED section, folks. We ain't talking about like, oh, I need somebody to protect me.
Strap.
I'm just talking about it might be times that I might need somebody to pick my ass up. She like, baby, you got it. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. That's when I'm talking about protection. You know about that. Don't play with me.
I was just asking
you
the
know
question.
about that.
I was just
your
getting
wife,
clarity.
your wife protects your ass, nigga. So don't sit over here.
No, she protect me from making dumbass decisions.
Okay, dumbass decision, and also sometimes if you miss a damn situation and she sees
I ain't
that
missing shit. She ain't gonna let me miss nothing. That's what I mean by the protection.
So she protected you.
That's what I'm talking. So you speaking my what the hell I'm talking about?
No, I asked you a question.
No, nigga, you trying to be funny, thinking I'm talking about I need somebody to ask. Nigga, I don't need nobody to protect me. Shit. I'm not allowed. I'm talking about on the mental aspect.
See, this is why you can't ask a nigga questions.
No,
I
nigga,
said I got a fucking question.
No, nigga,
he mad I asked a question.
This nigga had a smirk.
Here we go.
No, nigga, you had a smirk on your face. I knew it was gonna be some fuckery behind that shit. I knew it.
Yeah, so yeah, me, I'm like, I don't care.
Get the strap.
I'm the type of person, if I feel like I gotta go through your phone, I'll just break up with you.
I mean, but
I ain't
listen,
trying to
but like I said though, since we start doing all this shit, because we're old enough to where
because of the internet.
I understand that, but we're old enough to where we had pagers and shit. We had pagers, cell phone. Now it's getting to social media. Now I gotta have all. I don't need. See, that's
access.
that clean. But see, the thing about it is, you got two type of relationships that's being pushed now amongst older and mostly younger generation. It's either toxic or clingy. Mm-hmm. Neither one is good. You should not have no toxic relationship by any means. You definitely should have no clingy ass damn relationship to where it's all just me and you. Oh, we oversharing and all that other shit because somebody gonna play a fuck around and test y'all ass and see how solid y'all asses is, and most of y'all not.
Sister wife.
But see the thing about
that's the difference in two.
No,
that fits in the middle right now.
Well,
that's
then I have a sister wife.
Yeah, if that's the mindset that you got to come in with, then you're not ready.
I mean, no.
Everybody wants some type of safety net. There's no safety net. It's either you gonna get out here and get your hands dirty, and just stay on your keys as far as if a motherfucker moving type of any type of way. You feel what I'm saying? Because again, I don't need to have your social media shit. I don't need to look at a text message. If I ain't happy, nigga, I ain't fucking with you. If you taking the time out to piss me off, nigga, I ain't fucking with you. If I'm not making no money by dealing with you, nigga, I ain't fucking with you. You see how simple that is? People are overthinking and causing themselves to do more than they have to. I don't need to look at your social media. Do you make me happy? Is my nuts empty? My nuts is empty. Is my stomach is full? Is my bank account if those are checked off, nigga, we're good.
Is this nigga safe?
Yes.
That's right. All those account for me being safe. Thank you.
Yes.
I got you, my nigga.
Kelly, you don't go through dudes' phones?
For what? I'm not about to do all that. If I feel like I got to do all that, I ain't need for it. We should be able to keep it real enough with each other where if I know who hitting your phone up or not.
So you've never gone through a dude's phone?
No, I never went through a dude's phone before. But at the end of the day, if there's something in there, you know what I'm saying? I'm not about to go looking for shit, point blank. And at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? If it is some shit going on, it's going to reveal itself to me. I won't have to look for it.
Facts. Motherfuckers that
you know what I'm saying? So I'm not about to be doing all that extra shit. You know what I'm saying? And if you, like I said, we should have a relationship enough where we can communicate. Look, babe, I seen hot damn this, that, third. You know what I'm saying? And some females ain't like that. That's why I said that's the in between kind of thing.
Kelly's a cool female.
You know what I'm saying? Because shit, you see something, I might like it too. We can talk about this thing, but not everybody is like that.
Yeah.
So there should be no reason we gotta hide anything from each other. So I'm not about to go through your phone.
I don't know now. I don't know if that motherfucker slinging that goddamn gunslinger out there. You ain't trying to share that shit with nobody.
No, I was like that because it might be sometimes I can't be there for him like he need me to be, but she can. So we gonna work this thing out. We gonna figure it out. Go see what I need because I can't be there right now.
Okay.
So you let them know what it is.
It is what it is.
Okay.
You either want it or you don't. If you don't, you gotta act right by it. You need to hide shit. What the fuck? Keep it 100% with me. I'm gonna keep 100% with you, and we can figure it out from there. This is what we gonna do.
So you just very straight,
pretty much
straight front with them.
Yeah, hey, that's the best way to be. If you keep it real in the beginning, like I always say, if you keep it 100% in the very beginning, you won't have no issues or no pop-ups, something that you don't know about, or somebody coming out of woodworks because y'all already discussed it.
People don't want people don't want the realness. They only want realness.
No, and niggas will still cheat and do dumb shit. But you have that mind frame like I do.
Women too.
Like that's just you want
women
to be selfish.
too. They tell you some
niggas
shit.
Is selfish.
Tell you some shit what you want to hear.
Shit.
People
People
are selfish.
Listen, you got women nowadays. Them niggas are just as bad as motherfucking niggas, if not worse. They sit here and tell you some shit. They tell you that. Boy, they tell you some shit. I don't give a damn. And anybody who knows me, I'm probably too blunt about being honest about shit. You feel what I'm saying? And
The fact of the matter is, people only want honesty when it's convenient for them, and that is if they got your ass, they got something to hang over your head. If the honesty is not to where they got something to, yeah, I told you, I got your ass. If they don't want that shit, you feel what I'm saying? So that's why I say when motherfuckers talking about they want somebody to keep it real, no, you don't. Most people don't want that shit. They want somebody to lie to them because they used to people lying to them. So they almost secondary in their head anticipate on somebody to lie to where if you tell them the truth, they don't even know that you are because they already pre-planned that you gonna lie to them.
Because that happens a lot too. And
I
never thought like that because I thought like that for a long time.
What's that?
Because everybody always had some kind
I'm about to say that just depends on who you're reaching out to.
No, you ain't gotta reach out.
Because
you don't have to
I'm
reach
the nigga, like you're saying, I'm one of them niggas where it's like, if they call me asking me something, oh, you already know what you about to get.
Yeah.
Like just because feelings and all the other shit, you know, what other people like try to base shit on, none of that shit matters. All being all your emotions, trying to make a rational, that shit won't help. And then here I come with the rational shit, like, your feelings don't matter about none of this. Oh, you an asshole, man. No, not the asshole at all. Just being a realist, just seeing through all the bullshit.
I feel you on that. Well, I know there's some more bullshit coming up in the news with Matt Barnes. I don't know if you've...
Matt Barnes.
Yeah.
Southern right then.
Matt Barnes?
Yeah, that's
Barnes.
you do sound
real
Barnes.
Well, keep in mind I've been drinking.
So he got the draw.
He been drinking. He been drinking.
Yes. Okay, so it looks like yesterday, Matt Barnes' fiance. Ex-fiance, what's her name? Anana.
That girl, that lady.
Anasa Sims.
That woman.
Put him on blast and says he
cheated with
got
8
busy
women.
8 times in 1 month with 8 different women.
In a Burger King bathroom.
Yes, and it looks like this all happened in the first month of 2025. So she's accusing Matt Barnes of sleeping with 8 different women. Just in the month of January.
See, what he was doing, I can tell you exactly what he was doing. What he was doing was he's like, all right, I'm gonna start a new year off right. He said, I'm going to go ahead and knock these off, and after that, I'm done. She just haven't caught his ass when he on the end.
So he was sowing his royal oats.
Yeah, for the last time, and he's about to chill out.
Well, he should have been a little bit more careful.
Well,
now remember, these are accusations,
right? And she looked like she went and go looking for some shit.
Yeah, she went.
See, anytime
she had a reason to feel like
no. Number one, it all depends on how long y'all been dating. Number one,
if
now he said it's a fiance. You said fiance.
Yeah, fiance.
Fiance. Okay.
Just to be doing it out the
I don't even know if they had any kids.
Again, if you can't go to that man and ask him.
But you gotta go to him and he can lie.
Okay, I'm gonna go as far as she didn't ask him. She snuck and went through his shit. She caught his ass slipping because that's how y'all. That's how majority niggas do when they want to catch somebody. They ain't gonna ask him. Let me wait till he go to sleep. I might know his code or whatever the case may be. She went through his phone, went through his DM,
and found what she was looking for.
Okay, so if you go looking for something, then you deserve what you go get for looking. See, number one.
Look, but the thing is, she would have never looked if he'd have kept all his shit together. She wouldn't have had a reason.
No, number one.
She wouldn't have had a reason to feel like she needed to.
Number one, you need to understand what's the assignment here. The assignment here, right? This man here, he's Matt Barnes, former NBA player, former player.
He was rich before he knew her.
Right, he gonna be rich. So if this is supposed to be the man that you want, right? You already know. If bitches know that this man about to marry this woman, they gonna be throwing pussy left and right at his ass just so he don't. So if you want to lock him down for you to be you and him mano, you got to keep up with the big dogs. See, that's what happened when you got women outnumber men. It's only a small. I use a quarter phrase. You got 25 cents. 10% of them niggas is locked up, right? 10 cents gone. So that leaves you 15 cents left out there. You got another 10. You got another 5%. They're married. You feel what I'm saying? So that leaves you with 10 cents, right?
No, you can't even choose that. Some of the married ones used to be creepy.
I understand that, but let me keep going. Let me keep going. Then you got 5 out of 10 cents, half 5 cents. Them niggas ain't even ready. the immature, all the buzz. So that means you got 5% real niggas out here. And the real ones out here, the pressure's on us because you know why? We doing things on a consistent basis. So that means the number of women that's trying to get our attention is almost 10 to 1 because we're doing what the average isn't doing. So now, if you want this man to be you and him one-on-one, she ain't like you. She ain't cool like you is. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? If you see that and we might like that, hey, we both tag team that ass. She want him, just only her. Nigga, you got to learn how to look away some damn times to let shit slide. But she didn't want to let shit slide because you got to understand, you got to give this man a reason why he need to leave.
Yeah, but how many times has she let shit slide before?
We don't know that. So at this point, she put it out here. We're gonna go off. We're gonna assume
it had to be something.
No, we're gonna assume. We're gonna
assume
assume this is the first time because we ain't never seen her put nothing out like this about him before.
Because she's not. I mean, the first time. No.
That's fine.
Because everybody business ain't everybody
But
business.
she made it now.
Now because maybe she's at that point where she done seen it before.
But do you not know that doesn't hurt him?
It don't have to hurt him.
It don't hurt him.
I mean,
it don't hurt him by putting him on blast by doing that. That made the bitch. Oh, you know what the bitch is gonna do? Oh, I got her attention. They gonna turn it up on her ass.
And
they gonna send whatever. And the crazy part, but see, this is where you got to understand your position in this whole puzzle. You feel what I'm saying? This man is in the 1%. Money wise, financial wise. So if you want to stay up in that 1%, right? Then you gotta do something that's different from them other niggas other bitches what they're doing to make sure that I ain't gotta look over there. Because in his opinion, he been in the league for over 10 years. He been out about good 5.
8
right.
years.
So he's well off. He's not hurting or nothing like that. So what I'm saying, I don't judge men, but he's not an ugly ass dude, so he can pull women, ain't no problem. The point is, you trying to take him out of that pool of him have many, and you want him to have one. So if you want him to have one, then you're going to have to sit here. You're going to have some thick ass skin because you sitting here putting him on social media blast isn't hurting him. As a matter of fact, just by you doing that, they probably done hit his damn DM or more or call him flat out. That bitch want to play? Fuck her. Come on over here. I got you. Shit like that. You ain't hurting them.
The same thing to them, and they feel the same.
Okay.
She in the same boat.
Now she did put all 8 women on her social media post, and she also put allegedly next to each encounter and where the encounter happened. She is accusing a couple of these women. One woman is allegedly between January 18th and 19th during a Denver trip. And also, she accuses her of the same woman of allegedly being with Matt during the summer of 2024. Another lady, Autumn London, and she said allegedly January 20th, and she allegedly told me it's been going on for 6 years. And so she goes down the list of each woman and puts her IG on there. So, of course, these women, their identities, of course, were displayed.
Which again, you're not hurting nobody. No.
I got to give credit to Matt Barnes, man. If you gonna cheat on your fiance who's fine as hell, you better do it with some women that are equally
just fine.
Equal,
yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Some bangers.
Never cheat down.
His hit list is the equivalent of like Nick Cannon's and maybe Little Bow Wow.
So in other words, it's some top notch shit. So like I said, if you want to be the only bitch that I fuck with, nigga, you feel what I'm saying? You see what I got here?
Yeah.
Do you see? You want to be the only one? You got to keep your mouth closed and play your position because there's no extra incentive for me to stop doing what I'm doing. Especially if I know you going through my shit. I ain't stopping doing what the fuck I do. Because if you do it now, you going to do it when we tied or not. Only difference is, nigga, you going to go for my fucking money. Nah.
Yeah. Now, I don't have a problem, per se, with Matt Barnes smashing 8 women while he was with his fiance. My only issue is, was he transparent with her about it? Because my only issue with this would be is if he was sneaking around, lying, doing all that goofy shit.
Giving her reason to feel like she needs
Unless
to
they have an open relationship. It just depends on their situation.
I'm saying. Or you know, he's a rich nigga when he met her. So my thing is, she should know what time it is. if she gets with a very rich former athlete, former professional athlete,
who has the good hair and shit.
Yeah, he's a pretty boy.
He's a pretty boy, so that means the nigga can pull bitches.
Yeah. And he could do it without that.
Right, exactly. So in other words, you know your damn intel. You fucking with a pretty ass nigga, so that means bitches gonna throw pussy at him left and right. You gotta be that top bitch to where like fuck them bitches. I'm the one. You can't sit here.
There is not going to be one when you're in a position like Matt Barnes.
No, I mean,
you just got to get with the woman who understands the program. She clearly didn't understand the program unless Matt wasn't being upfront with her. That's my only issue.
I mean, just gonna go through your shit and go through your
bullshit.
phone.
I feel like as a nigga at that
bullshit. It's plenty of people that don't need. It's no bullshit, and I can attest to that shit. You can be real and upfront with somebody, and they still gonna go behind your back.
Oh yeah,
still gonna go looking if they got a chance to.
Now she reacted how she reacted, But like I said, that's the X factor in me determining this situation. If Matt was transparent with her, then I
believe. You know what?
But if he was sneaking around,
this is what I believe what happened. He was digging her.
Yes.
He's like, hey, he want to propose to her, and once he did that, this went on the clinginess. I told you there's only two type of relationship that's going on that's being promoted heavily right now. That is toxic or clingy type of relationship patterns. You feel what I'm saying? There's no equal opportunity. Like, well, bitch, I'll see you about 4 to 6 hours from now when we see each other. Because like I said, the average time that a person really spends time together is only 4 hours. 4 realistic hours that you spending with your mate. Because if you got a job, that's 8 to 12 hours. Outside of that, you sleeping, anywhere from 4 to 8 hours. We only got 24 hours in a day. So how many hours is that right there? Then by the time you come back, y'all might go to the gym. Somebody might got a hobby. So that's an hour right there. So between the time you actually eat and before you actually go to bed, you feel what I'm saying? You only spending actual 2 to 4 hours of actual real time with each other. Mm-hmm. So we talked about it, the actress last week.
Which one?
The girl that's dating. Well, she married to the politician in Pennsylvania. She stay in California. Yeah, she in California. He in PA. Yeah. Though that is a realistic relationship because how busy the people can be. Unless y'all have a situation to where it's set up a certain way. But most people who busy, who had jobs or who have businesses and shit, you're not around your mate 2 to 4 hours, realistic time. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know. All I'm just saying is I believe that he was feeling her at one point in time. Then once he gave her that title, like, yeah, you are possibly a missus, this when all the damn clinginess came out, the territorial shit coming out. Now I'm gonna do some extra snooping and shit because then now it's like, let me protect myself just in case this nigga talk about a prenup, all the other shit, because he was gonna come with a prenup. You feel what I'm saying? So she has to, so her spidey senses is going off to make sure that whatever prenup that this nigga come up with, she can offset it because why? I know what you're doing. Instead of coming in this shit blindly and then I fucking sign myself something that I ain't gonna win.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's interesting.
And that nigga said because of that shit, I ain't changing my behavior patterns. Mm-hmm. And he's doing it by action wise.
Yes. Okay. Cool. Well, they still haven't said if his fiance left him or not.
Right. She did. She just trying. So was she trying?
She gotta leave him now. You can't get back with the nigga after you done put 8 chicks on blast.
She ain't. That's the crazy part about it. And this is another reason why social media has deranged a lot of some of these people when you put your shit up there, because you're not. By you posting them up there, you're not embarrassing them by any means. You're not. You just let them know, like, oh, I'm on her radar. Oh, she know I'm giving up this pussy to him. Well, guess what? I'm about to go over here and handle this nigga right now. Hey, man, where you at? Come. And this time she might try to sneak attack and record this nigga doing something so she can send it back to her. Like, yeah, bitch, I got him. What?
Okay, so it looks like some of the women have actually replied.
Of course,
It looks like Masika Kalisha, who is one of the women that she was alleging Matt Barnes was with, replied, "I am in absolutely no way having an affair of any sort with Matt." And that's what she told the Shade Room.
And she a real ass one.
Yeah. And a third woman is denying the allegations. "I haven't even spoke to that man in well over a year. Leave me out of this group chat." And the other 6 women have yet to respond.
So far out of 8, 2 of them responded saying they don't fuck with him.
Yeah, and then out of all of them, at the end of the list, she wrote, "Y'all can have them."
Lies. Did we Ocho his ex girl said the same shit, and then what? Got on a podcast. Well, there's a possibility. Like, come on,
Hey,
yo.
did you see that video of her and Ocho negotiating their prenup?
Yeah.
You did?
No.
Oh man, if that would be a whole topic, because
if I gotta negotiate anything with you about my motherfucking money, I don't need you.
Yeah, well, you should have seen the boldness of her because she was claiming she was claiming she was the reason Nightcap was hot.
She's stupid.
She said she was a part of Nightcap.
Nobody didn't know nothing about her on Nightcap.
I know, that was the only time I ever heard of her. I didn't even know she existed prior to Nightcap.
Nobody even know anything about her. So the fact that she claimed, and see, this is a reason why. This is the reason why when you come in with money or you come in with motion. You got to protect that because people ain't used to that shit. You gonna have people be trying to shut your shit down because they used to be the ones that's up there. They used to be the ones that's front and center. But here you are, you front and center just based off of how hard you work, or you just a good ass person. You just do what you do, and people just envy that type shit. So it's very important that you protect your assets at all costs.
Yes, indeed. Cool. Well, let's go ahead and move off of the Matt Barnes topic because it's time for sports because that's really what's been the big stuff happening this week next to those plane crashes. Yeah. Sports has been pretty big. Yeah. The All-Star Game reserves were announced, and I'm not going to lie. I was very disappointed LaMelo Ball was snubbed.
Why you calling you snubbed? I don't think he was snubbed.
He's putting up more points, rebounds, and
volume
assists.
Shooting.
It don't matter.
It does.
Stats.
So you're right, and that's it. And this is where if you want to get in the algorithm, the analytics and shit like that, he got the numbers because that's volume shooting. So how much of that volume shooting is actual quote unquote plus minus?
The Hornets suck. So
exactly,
I know it's not helping them.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. So
there are great players on shitty teams and all over the NBA.
So he gets over Tyler Hero, you take him over Tyler Hero?
No, Tyler's having a better year.
But yeah, exactly. Who would you take off the East and put him up there?
I don't know. Let's go through who made the. I do. Yeah, let's name the Eastern Conference reserves. Okay, we're gonna start off with the most obvious, which was Jaylen Brown, Pascal Siakam, Darius Garland, Cade Cunningham. Evan Mobley, Damian Lillard, and Tyler Hero. And you're right. There's nobody who
would you take off? Now, if you want to get picky, you can say, well, we ain't got to have 3 Cleveland Cavaliers up there. But they got the best. They got the best record in the NBA.
Is this is this their best season as a franchise?
Who, Cleveland?
Yeah, I don't know.
Actually, it is. It is.
It's better than when LeBron was there?
It is. Yep.
Okay. I don't know Cleveland's history. I didn't even pay attention to them until Michael Jordan came and was whooping their ass. And because
when LeBron and them were doing it, they were hovering in between 2 and 4.
Yeah,
2 and 4. They wasn't really running for the number 1 seed. They stopped that his first 7 years in the league. After that, it's just about pace. And so this is their best season halfway point in their franchise.
Now, my thing is, I don't know what Pascal Siakam is putting.
He's a beast.
Year.
He's a beast.
I haven't paid attention to the
consistent.
And then on top of that,
off the bench and he's consistent.
Right. And then on top of that, he's on a contending team. It's playoff bound.
Yeah.
So again, who would you take off to put him up there?
I don't know.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So if you take the volume shooting away from LaMelo, right? Do he has those numbers that he have? No, he don't.
No.
Now, you know what I'm saying? So, and then on top of that, the team sucks ass.
Yeah, of course.
And if it's something different, it was like a 500. Okay, all right, you can make some noise, but but right now, the only way you can insert him if you're trying to do like for ratings. You know what I'm saying? He's a flashy type player. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And since the All-Star is not like how it was 10, 20 years ago, you know what I'm saying? You want ratings, then in that sense.
But see, you're talking about points. He also leads every single Eastern Conference All-Star reserve in rebounds and assists.
He's the best player on the team.
Yeah, but I mean, he's still putting up gaudy numbers. Like, you can't bluff rebounds and assists.
Yes and no.
Well, I mean, like, yeah, you can miss a shot to make a rebound, but that's about it. You can't bluff an assist.
Again, like I said, he's a good player, but they're suck ass. So, and then all the other players, all the other reserves that's up there, you can't possibly take them off and put him up there. That's the only thing. Now, if they was at least 500 and he had these statistics, fine. You have a case then. As of right now, no.
Now, Tyrese Maxey, he
should have made it.
Yeah, he's putting up 27, 3, 6.
But where the team is at though?
Where is Philly? I thought they were supposed to be at the top.
They hovering around.
They are struggling.
They hovering around playing
because Joel
mainly. And
it's mainly Joel.
Yeah, you're right.
Mainly Joel.
And, what's the name? And Paul George, but mainly Joel.
Paul George shows up once a month or once a week, maybe.
Yeah.
So Maxey's on. He's deservingly so.
He got to earn his money, so he shows up one game out the week.
Right. So Tyrese Maxey, you can have a case for him as a possible snub, but then again, who you taking off?
What about Trae Young?
Trae Young at this point,
snubbed.
he was snubbed. At this point in time, he was snubbed. But again,
the East is guard heavy.
Right, it is, and then on top of that, the chance that the time that he had an opportunity to get on in the East, he couldn't. And that's when they went to the Eastern Conference Finals a couple years ago.
Yes,
he could have, but they didn't. I guess it's his style of play, and he's short as hell too. You know what I'm saying?
That's another reason he should have made it. You got to have the short niggas represent. That way people like Kelly will watch the game.
Atlanta better do something. Then they not on enough primetime TV to get his let people see his ass though.
Yeah.
So again, Trae was snubbed, Maxey was snubbed. You can have a case for both of them, but that's about it.
Okay. Well, now the Western reserves, the usual suspects. I don't see any surprises. There are actually two new ones. We have Anthony Edwards, of course. Anthony Davis, no surprise. James Harden, no surprise.
Victor Wembanyama, this is first time.
Jaren Jackson Jr. Now Alperen Sengun.
Sengun, yeah. Houston.
He getting hit with all type of Debris with these words today.
2K to tell me the names of these players. Okay, he's making it for the first time.
Jalen
Williams.
That boy, Alperen got game.
Yeah, I've seen him play.
Houston Rockets.
I've seen highlights.
They look strong.
I like Jalen Williams' game. He's pretty smooth too. Yeah, so he made it for the first time, and of course, Wembanyama, it's his first time, but it's nobody's shocked. So, again, the usual suspects made it. They said there was one snub with Norman Powell.
He should have made it, but
what is he putting up? Do you know?
He's leading the Clippers.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
He's the Clippers leading scorer.
Right. So, Norman, but then who you taking off?
Because James don't show up every game. Like he'll play, but he don't show up every game. Kawhi, he's Kawhi.
So you think they should have took James Harden off and put Norman Powell on?
Norman's more consistent. That's the only thing I'll say to that. Norman's just more consistent. He shows up to more games.
But he's not your household name, so that's probably the reason why he didn't make it.
Exactly.
God,
but he putting up numbers though.
Yeah, so I'm still not excited about the All-Star game, but I just,
your girl Caitlin, she said no.
Oh yeah,
I'm
she
good.
turned it down. She was like, no, I'm not. I'm saving all my skill and talent for the real shit, the WNBA All-Star game.
She said no, I'm good.
She was like, I don't even want to play 3-on-3 with the rest of you bitches.
She turned. Yeah, exactly. They got a 3-on-3 league that they playing.
She was like, no, thank you.
She said I'm with Taylor Swift. We watching KC games, Kansas City games.
Yes.
So
Yeah. So I'm gonna see how that turns out. I'm still not excited, but I am gonna tune in. And
I watched the 3-on-3 league with the women. It's all right.
Oh, okay.
I do know one
they
thing.
hooping?
They hooping.
Okay.
Your girl Angel Reese better tighten her ass up.
Oh, she playing in the 3?
Yeah, she playing in there.
Oh,
but
she's throwing up?
Yeah, because they've been getting on her.
They're going to expose her.
They're going to expose her because the fact of the matter is, it's just like you haven't worked on your game.
That's the main thing.
If you are a double machine, you supposed to be getting layups, rebounds.
I think she just need to work on a consistent form. Because her form looks.
Yeah, she still.
It looks like it hurts.
She still needs. Outside of layups, she still need to have some type of jump shot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She, like a 10,
she hasn't worked on her
footer.
game. She's just worked on being pretty and fine, which is cool. You bad, man. You baddie, but your game don't come in the second year and your shit fall off because in the 3-on-3
sophomore slump.
Right, exactly. In the 3-on-3, it has exposed her ass for real. So she need to tighten up on her game.
Well, she is. She got her own meal with McDonald's. She's like the first black woman WNBA player to get her own meal.
Man,
hey, that's what's up.
That's what's up. But still, get that game right. We know you on the court.
She gets her own barbecue bacon quarter pounder with cheese, a medium fry,
That
a
is not
choice
healthy.
medium drink, and it's covered in a barbecue sauce.
That's definitely not
like
healthy.
The same one that Sweetie had when she had her McDonald's meal.
So they just recycling black women meals.
Yeah, that's all they doing. Recycling the meals and putting a different name on it.
Now, I don't know if I go to McDonald's.
I'm about to say, are you going to try it just to support?
I've been reading
barbecue
reviews
sauce
on
the
it.
burger.
They said it
All you
takes.
doing just put bacon and damn barbecue sauce on it.
They said like Angel, it takes about 2 or 3 of them to hit the spot.
Damn.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try one of those meals.
Damn.
Yeah, you get a lot of rebounds off the meal. So yeah, I'm hoping Angel gets her shit together because I want to see Angel do good, but it's also like she's a lot like Shaq during that Orlando rookie year where he was in Kazam and trying to be a superstar NBA player and also doing a rap album where he was just out there doing all this shit. And I think Angel's at that level too, where she's
Spreading
trying
herself too thin.
Yeah, and she's not focused on basketball,
right.
or at least that's the appearance she gives us because we.
But
see
at the
more
same
photos
token, you
of
got
her
to think
glammed
about
up.
it too, though, Dub.
And
Is
hooping.
basketball paying the bills that she needs to be paid, or is there other things that are paying those
We
bills?
know you through basketball. Basketball is a reason all this other
I mean, that's
shit
what
is.
we know her through. But regardless,
That's how everybody
if
knows
everything else is making more money, then you're gonna focus on what's making more money.
Yeah, I mean,
But
I
it's,
know
it's a collection of things.
No, it should be. But I'm just saying, like, but if something else is making you
the
more
reason
money,
all this other shit, the reason the Reese's Pieces deal, the McDonald's meal is based on her basketball.
right?
Yeah.
Without basketball, these endorsements ain't going to be around, and she isn't going to get promoted as much. So even though the other stuff might not make or might make more money, basketball is her bloodline that keeps her name hot, and without that, there ain't gonna be a lot of white people hating on her.
She's in the league. Like now
she's in the league.
You see what I'm saying? And that's all I mean by that. Like now she's already in the league. So she, like you're saying with the Shaq, analogy, she might just be spreading herself thin, seeing what sticks and what makes the most money for her. So she's
if her
she's concentrating
her heart
on other
isn't
things.
really in basketball.
I'm not gonna say that, but if she's not getting better, then that'll speak for herself.
She's not practicing. You can tell.
Because it's
She's
like I
not
tell
working
my
on her
son,
game.
like you can go outside and play, or you can go outside and practice. You know what I mean? Like you can play with your friends all the time, but your friends, they're not going to be the ones, at your game, making sure you hit that free throw. That's that important free throw, that open jumper. Oh, yo, my son, they made, not to brag and nothing, but last few years or whatever, before they made the team, they ain't win shit. They ain't winning nothing. This year alone, they're 9-1 in the conference. They won the conference or the co-champions of the conference first year. They start their playoff run. We got the first seed. The other team got the 2 seed. So we got the first seed. So you know what I mean? Like it's just different, yo. Like the dude was telling me, like, yo, we ain't never win shit.
Damn.
Like, what?
So he hooping.
Yo, boy is hooping.
Okay.
The boy is hooping.
Yeah.
But that, that's a little quick tidbit.
That's what's up.
No, that's good to know. I didn't know that.
That's what I mean by practice. It just depends on if you're serious about it, if you have passion about it, you're gonna do the things that you need to do to succeed and be great at these things, yo.
Yeah. Yeah. So I didn't know it was like that. That's good to know.
Hey, they got a game Tuesday if you want to pull up. Playoff game.
Record it. Live stream it.
You probably have to look at the website. Matter of fact, I can get one. I got a gimbal.
Okay.
Gimbal?
Oh, a gimbal?
Yeah, I should bring that shit in here actually.
Oh, okay. Well, if I miss the game, I'll catch the highlights on Sports Center.
Let's make sure we get a shout out to chat in the chat.
Yeah, shout out to chat. Robin is in the chat. I was wondering where she was at because I ain't see her last show, and I thought we pissed her off.
Then we got Madam what?
Madam Sincere.
Madam Sincere.
Yeah, shout out to chat. Make sure you like, subscribe,
and share.
And leave comments and interact because it all triggers the algorithm and helps our videos get into more people's feeds. So that's a plus. Hey, I also wanted to discuss Terry Rozier because they're
not scary Terry.
Scary Terry Rozier. They launched an investigation on Terry Rozier. They think Terry Rozier might be gambling and pulling some Tim Donaghy stuff with the NBA. I don't know how long y'all been following this story, but yeah, Terry Rozier is accused, or they're investigating a federal sports betting probe, and it looks like it all stems from March 2023 game between the Hornets and the New Orleans Pelicans, and they were trying to say that Rozier left the game early purposely with a hurt foot, kind of skewed the betting odds and numbers, I guess, in favor to meet some of the bets that were placed. And it's a little odd that he would allegedly be wrapped up in something like this because Rozier has career earnings that exceed $100 million.
Well, you do know the NBA, they did their investigation and they didn't find nothing
so they
wrong
sent it to the FBI. And the FBI is investigating.
But this is weird because the other guy that we talked about, what's the name, brother?
Porter.
Porter's brother.
Jonte.
Now the NBA found that they did their investigation. They found something. So if the NBA did their investigation, they didn't find anything, and the feds, and they're saying that he didn't do anything, but the feds now like, well, we're gonna take a look at it. Then,
well, there's some truth to maybe the NBA is trying to protect its image, and they may have maybe their investigation led to something which they don't release. It's a possibility.
Yeah, but they're not gonna get rid. They're not gonna ban one player and then turn around and save another player. That don't make sense.
They could ruin the credibility of the NBA if two motherfuckers is found.
Not necessarily
in the
because
same season.
Nope, not necessarily. Look what happened last year with the NFL. They had like 8 motherfuckers that was betting, and one of them was a top tier receiver, Detroit Lions receiver Jameson Williams. When he first came in the league, he got in trouble once because of betting. Matter of fact, Detroit had like 3 players on the team betting. 2 of them was kicked off the team, and he was suspended about a few games and stuff like that. They had a skew of players in the NFL that got caught up in the gambling shit. So I don't think for this the reputation of the NBA, since they're a global brand, they're gonna take down one and let the other one go, and then come behind the feds, come behind them like, oh yeah, we found some shit on it, because that'll make them even more look very suspicious. So if the NBA didn't find anything, and mind you, the NBA uses former FBI, Homeland Security people that works for them in the private sector, so they're not going to.
Yeah, but did they come from the Euro League though?
Who you talking about?
It's a joke, man.
Oh, okay, yeah, that went over my head.
Yeah, they're a little softer than American investigators.
I ain't gonna go for that one, man. I ain't gonna go for that. We, as of right now, Scary Terry, he's.
Whoa. My son just sent me a message.
What happened?
He said, Dad, the Lakers just traded AD. So let me get on my.
No. Are you fucking for real?
He lying.
My son just sent me a message. I don't know what the hell he's still doing up at this time of night.
Okay.
That ain't happening.
No,
we
gotta find this out live on air.
Traded to Mavs and stunt. The Dallas Mavericks are
Traded to the Lakers for
The
Anthony
Dallas
Davis.
Mavericks are trading Luka Doncic to the Los Angeles Lakers for Anthony Davis and a 2029 first-round pick. Holy shit. Breaking news. Can you believe that? I just got breaking news from my son.
Luka Doncic, Maxi Kleber, and Kleber, and Markieff Morris to the Los Angeles Lakers for Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and a 2029 first-round pick.
Oh, my God. The Lakers traded
The Utah Jazz, the third team in the deal, are receiving Jalen Hood-Schifino.
The Mavs have major concerns about moving forward with Luka Doncic due to his constant conditioning issues and the looming commitment of another Supermax contract extension this summer, sources told ESPN.
Oh, let me tell my son he just broke the news.
Yeah, he done broke the news, Sonny.
Tell him don't do that shit again. We had
Fuck
topics all in order.
Fuck with the Lakers over here. God damn.
And it says, and Shams confirmed, yes, this is real because he was originally accused of his account being hacked. So, yes, the Lakers get Luka Doncic, and the Mavericks get Anthony Davis. And then the Jazz get Jalen Hood-Schifino.
Hold on.
Yes.
So it's going to be Luka and LeBron?
Luka and LeBron.
Damn.
But it's going to be Kyrie and AD?
Anthony Davis.
And Clay?
And Clay.
But we ain't got no big man. What the fuck we doing?
Yeah, now you're fucked on the Lakers with no big man. You just
gave up Max
And you know
Christie
Luka don't play defense.
I know.
Luka is not a defender. LeBron don't play. Well, he still will play, but he don't play defense like he used to. Yo, this is big.
Yo, they done sit my man.
I don't
to
know what
Dallas.
the reality TV equivalent is of this, Kelly.
Here, bro. Hey, Laker Nation. I don't know how Laker Nation gonna feel about
So you
this.
gonna go from hold on. Remember though, Dub, this nigga first he denounced the Cowboys.
I did denounce the Cowboys.
Are you about to denounce the
denounce?
No.
Kelly, what's a good equivalent that you can understand?
No.
This is like Kendra G getting traded for Arlette from Pop the Balloon. That's how big this is. This is big. I'm trying to speak.
I gotta process this shit, man. They done traded my boy for late. Why did we get Luka, bro?
I have no idea.
Like I said, his conditioning. He always hurt.
You traded a broken big man for a fat point guard.
No, because AD for I'm not gonna let you get away with that. AD for the past last year and this year, he has been on the court. He has been playing. He was top 10 in all numbers this year. But god damn, we gave a motherfucking AD for Luka Doncic.
Yeah, you just gave up all your paint defense,
bro. You know, that was a walking double this whole season.
Oh, I know. See, Miss Moore, she gonna laugh at me because my Lakers had
Kyrie is
going to run the show.
My Lakers had put her in a bad mode some years ago. So anything Lakers wise, she gonna laugh at me. So
you got two injury-prone superstars on Dallas, Kyrie and AD. You just better hope them niggas is around for the playoffs because this sounds pretty good. This shit made me want to play 2K.
Damn, why they got
Did you hear the news? Luka to the Lakers for AD. Yo, I don't know what's wrong with this guy. He's sleepy. He must have worked real hard today.
Yeah, Branson just
has
don't
no
give
emotion.
A fuck. And Eagles in the Super Bowl and he acting like that, man.
I can't.
That's why the Commanders should have won, nigga. I'd have been happy. I wouldn't be moping around all Super Bowl week like him.
It's all good.
That's crazy, man. So that's wild.
So AD going to the damn Mavericks.
And shout out to your son for doing that while we were still talking about basketball.
Word up.
That'd have sucked if we would have moved on to the NFL and he did that, and that would have just screwed up
right on time.
Flow of the show because that Terry Rozier was my last.
Now your stinking ass better not be watching this show though. I'll say that too.
What?
Because he ain't grown.
Hey, you got to give him a pass tonight. He did.
He broke.
He gave us about 10,000 views.
Right. He did an Adam Schefter move.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He broke
for the Woj.
Breaking news.
Right.
News.
Yeah. Oh, we
retired.
Breaking news. Hey, Dad, you know AD got traded to Dallas. Man, he's like, oh, my son just sat here. Like, you know what I'm saying? The whole mood changed. And as a Laker savant over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, that was the trade that I did not even anticipate having.
I wasn't expecting.
I
that.
did not see
I
that.
I was waiting for
coming.
Jimmy Butler.
I'm waiting for De'Aaron Fox.
Oh yeah, I'm waiting for Jimmy Butler trading for De'Aaron Fox.
And I wouldn't be
going on
surprised
right
now.
now.
We ain't got no big man. I'm just trying to know where the fuck we're going with this now. We have no big man.
You going to Cancun in motherfucking April or May, nigga?
Nah, we number 5. We number 5th seed. We done beat New York. We beat New York tonight. Get the fuck out of here, bro. That's some bullshit.
All your teams are failing you, nigga.
They ain't failing me.
Yeah,
Dodgers didn't fail me. Cowboys did. Lakers
yeah.
right now, we hovering.
I don't know. The Cowboys screwed it up.
They screwed it up.
But hey, Deion, Deion's name is still floating around because they're saying if his son goes to the Giants or the Browns, Deion could coach the Giants or the Browns.
How you gonna coach? And then
Gladly accept Deion.
But listen
Big
though,
Blue.
they have not fired Daboll, and they still haven't fired Stefanski. So how Deion going to either one of those, and they haven't fired either one?
Deion, you know they going if Deion say I want to coach the Giants, they gonna tell bro.
gonna make a way for him to
I'm
get
sorry, man.
Well then
I know that.
Well then, that's the case. They would have fired Daboll. Then the whole thing is, I think is, it's a chance. It'll be wild because we never seen this before. That one, all the coaching vacancies are filled up. And all of a sudden, you wait to the last moment, draft night, and whoever end up with Shador, and you end up firing a coach on draft night. Now, imagine that shit. That has never happened in
No,
NFL
you
history.
fire him before the draft.
You don't know. No. If they was going to do that, they would have did that now. But the problem is they're not going to do it because they don't want to give a signal that they're trying to draft Shador. So it doesn't make sense. So what's going to happen is, if what you're saying is true, if one of them end up drafting him, it's going to be the first time in NFL history a coach get fired on draft night and another coach is replaced on the same night.
So that means basically saying that New York is going to draft the pick first
and then fire the coach and then hire. But see, the crazy and that what makes it even crazy, that means a contract is already in place because it ain't no time for the negotiation, none of that, because you got to understand, around that time, draft time, it's spring practice for Colorado in them.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So this is the reason why.
So they got to hurry up and make a move if they're going to make a move.
But see, that's what I'm saying. I don't see it happening because it's too far late in the process. The draft is not until April. Yeah. Spring practice would already done been happening for Colorado. So that means you setting up your depth chart the whole 9. For him to quit like right then to go to the NFL, that would be callous. That would be one of the most callous move a coach has ever made in college history. And
worse than Saylor?
Yeah. Because the fact of the matter, like I said, it's so late in the process. You are in the process of setting your depth chart up for the upcoming games in the season. So that means if you were to leave, they have no coaching staff for the upcoming season. So you actually sabotage the whole program right at the door. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's the reason why I don't see that happening, because it would be a fucked up process on both ends.
Okay, well now what about the Cleveland Browns? Because it looks like Deion Sanders has not stopped anybody from contacting his son from the Cleveland Browns. So Shador.
Shador, right.
Yeah.
Again, he's giving his blessings. He's saying he's not interrupting the process. If you want to holler at my son, hey, do your thing. I'm not going to interfere. We're not going to do a Eli motion or none of that stuff. But him coaching, I don't see that happening. If they was going to hire him, they would have fired these coaches already. One, they white, so you know they ain't waiting until no last minute firing no white coach just to put in a black one. So that's how I know that shit ain't popping. Then, like I said, that would leave Colorado program at a disadvantage when they are anticipating an even better year than they had last year. So.
I think the Browns might be the option because it looks like the quarterback coach is going to be Bill Musgrave, who was promoted from their core offensive, Yeah, he's going to be their quarterback coach now, and it looks like Musgrave played with Deion in San Francisco.
Yeah, exactly.
So Deion has a way to influence the coaching without being an actual coach.
Well, because number one, like I said, and see, this is the reason why I say he comes in with cachet, so he doesn't have to necessarily say anything, because if you play with him, you know what I'm saying, y'all family's been around each other for however long y'all played on the same team. And then you obviously kept connections with each other throughout the years, because Tom Brady is his godfather and shit like that. So he got football savants all around him. So all I'm just saying is he's just making sure that the infrastructure is good for wherever Shador is going, which I don't have no problem with that.
Yeah. Cool. So I'm going to see how that plays out, because I'm thinking at this point maybe Deion might stay at Colorado.
He's staying.
My only thing is I just want to see Deion leave Colorado just so we can feel right and talk shit to all the people that left all those hateful comments towards us and all of our Deion clips calling us dumb and clowns. You know, y'all people who type that shit, y'all don't know that shit like cuts to my soul.
Tear.
It's like I'm playing. I don't even care, man.
How salty is your
I might even pin the motherfucker and make it the like top comment and shit, and then watch everybody view it agree with that.
Oh man, you should have seen the one last week. The Angel Reese story we did. One of this dude, he kept going in. We kept going back and forth for over a day. I was like,
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, we get more activity on YouTube, but the comments on Facebook. The comments we get on Facebook, man, those, you can just tell there's some passion behind some of those comments. And sometimes that passion is not for us and against us, but you can still feel the passion. And then you read it and go, damn, this motherfucker crashing out over our shit.
Right, exactly.
Feel all aboard, like,
nigga,
yo, this nigga's whole day is ruined from some shit.
We were going like 24 hours. Going back and forth, leaving messages and shit. I said, obviously you don't look at the show enough, because if you did, right, you would know that we are Angel Reese's biggest supporters. You feel what I'm saying? It was just this incident right here. She did a little bit too much. Y'all up there gossiping. Y'all supposed to be a podcast. Y'all up there, y'all gossiping.
That's what podcasts are.
Podcasts are.
Every podcast is
it's either informational or it's gossip. One or the other.
Nigga, if we were an IT tech podcast, we'd be gossiping on Apple.
They're trying to figure out who did it.
Guess who the CEO fucking?
Who bit the Apple?
Yeah, boy. All right. Dr. Dre has gave his blessings to Kendrick for the Super Bowl, because the Super Bowl is coming up. I'm very excited about the Super Bowl because I realize this is going to be the last bit of competitive sports I'm going to see probably until the NBA playoffs. Because between that and the playoffs, the Super Bowl and the playoffs, it gets warmer outside, which is a good thing, but the league isn't really that competitive anymore. And maybe the NHL, I don't watch hockey, so I wouldn't know. But
you should. Hockey's fun.
Yeah, Dr. Dre has given his blessings to Kendrick Lamar to perform Not Like Us at the Super Bowl. So Dr. Dre is saying he sided with Kendrick Lamar after hearing Drake say something negative about Kendrick's wife and kids. And Dr. Dre said that during the Drake and Kendrick Lamar, he took Kendrick Lamar aside. And I think that's a clown reason. It's a valid reason Dr. Dre is saying, but it's like, dude, he's from Compton. Kendrick Lamar is from Compton. So, it was kind of obvious who you were going to be siding with at the beginning of this beef. Like, if you had mentioned Drake and siding with Drake over Kendrick, I'm pretty sure the whole
L.A., all of Cali,
right? No,
all of Cali.
The country would treat him like Snoop at Trump's inauguration. By the way, Snoop lost like lots and thousands upon thousands of Instagram support. I think they said 500,000 over that, or maybe 50,000. But regardless, it looks like Dre is, I guess, giving his blessing to Kendrick to perform the song at the Super Bowl. And I'm kind of interested to see this Super Bowl halftime show because I know Kendrick Lamar himself is not going to have any of the choreography we saw previously from Beyonce, Usher, and Rihanna. So I'm a little curious. Yeah. And it looks like Kendrick will also be featuring SZA as a special guest.
She gonna sing.
Yeah. Now, people were saying rumors about Tyler, the Creator, showing up, but Tyler confirmed on Twitter or one of the social media platforms that he was on tour and would not be there at a football game. But he said, y'all go ahead and support Kendrick Lamar regardless. So that's great to hear. I was a little shocked Dr. Dre had to say anything at all, just because I thought it was already a given that Dre was rolling with Kendrick Lamar, so I was a little shocked. But, hey, nevertheless. Speaking of the Super Bowl will be popping next Sunday, not tomorrow, but the Sunday after tomorrow, and it is going to be the Kansas City Chiefs at the whole-ass Philadelphia Eagles, and it's going to be in New Orleans. And I, on one hand, I don't really hate the Eagles, but I just don't like the fact they beat my squad.
Eagles.
You say that regardless of who they beat, but I had no beef with the Eagles until they beat my Commanders.
Fuck them. And see, it's sad that I gotta go against the NFC East.
Yeah, it's really sad.
And so
what if it was the Giants?
Still fuck them.
You still say fuck them.
I still say fuck.
So then, what's the point of you?
I'm saying fuck if it's outside.
No,
Dallas,
it's you. You the only one who's like,
Dallas,
nigga, these niggas in the NFC. Fuck these niggas.
Fuck them. Hey, but see, as of right now, until I see something different, I turned in my Dallas Cowboy card.
Oh God,
good.
I'm a casual fan.
Oh God,
I am a Ravens. Go Ravens.
Oh God,
go
I
Ravens.
Said, ooh, you being disloyal.
No, I'm not. You know why?
Very
I've been
them win or lose.
I've been a fan for 30 plus years. I seen their ass win 3 Super Bowls.
Win or lose,
But
just
what
like
I ain't gonna do
niggas.
is I ain't gonna spend another 30 years waiting on this motherfucker to croak or get some sense. He ain't gonna get
be around. Now you said 30 years.
That's what he said.
I don't know what type of life you think Jerry
80
got.
something now. He could live another 10,
But
15.
mentally, he
You
ain't.
said 30.
How come nobody puts a bet on that? They got all these sports bets. Nobody wants to put.
Nobody ain't gonna put no bet on when his ass gonna die.
Why not? That's gonna make some money.
You right, but he a billionaire. You know that cracker become
That shit gonna pay out.
Y'all put
that shit gonna pay out a lot of money.
Y'all putting bets on when I die and shit.
Hell yeah.
Whoever the bookie ain't gonna have no damn bookie. Jerry coming for his goddamn ass.
That's
boy.
a sports bet for your ass.
Look, Jerry is not
put them
playing
shits on everything else.
Y'all putting bets on when I'ma die? What we doing here?
Hey, this is the guy who was looking at his players' appendages.
You right, man. Fuck Jerry Jones. Damn it. All he care about is his goddamn pockets.
Damn, how'd you do that in 1 week?
Simple. Because
one season.
When this motherfucker here did first all in last year, dragged that shit out, wasted a whole fucking season, and now you hiring somebody that nobody has even thought about bringing in the fucking building to even hire. Not even on DEI status. You feel what I'm saying? So that's how I know it's some bullshit. And as me, like I said, the only reason why I can say this shit, because like I said, I've been with this team since 89 when he purchased the motherfucking team. You feel what I'm saying? I was blessed to see 3 Super Bowls. You feel what I'm saying? So, but I'm not waiting. I done waited 30 years. 30 fucking years was the last time we went to the NFC East title. That's over half of my life.
What about playoff wins?
Playoff wins, all that shit. We were 2-4, but I'm just saying, listen, Jerry done did, unless this Schottenheimer nigga do some spectacular shit, which I know it ain't, because Jerry gonna want all control of everything. He wanna pick the roster. Look, let me tell you why Jerry, he want all the credit. Will Clay, he's our scout. His title is scouting, but he's actually the Cowboys GM. He's the one. See, Jerry don't want to get a nigga the damn credit. You know what I'm saying? That's why he just made him the highest paid fucking scouting. Mm-hmm. Highest paid scouting rep. Mm-hmm. Jerry want all the credit. So like I said, I'm sitting on the sideline. I ain't saying shit about these Cowboys. If they surprise me next year, fine, we'll talk.
You know, Robin is disgusted at your ass.
It's all right. She'll be all right. I can do this. Like I said, I'm a vet. I could do this. When you've been in the game for as long as I have, you can do this. If you have not ever experienced a championship, then you can't say nothing.
I've experienced a championship.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So if you decide,
I think everybody's team in this room has won a championship.
Exactly. So if any one of us,
right?
If any one of us decided to say, "Hey, listen, I'm not going to openly cheer for this team anymore. I'm gonna cheer for this team right now until my team get their shit together." You can do that. But see, the difference between my owner versus everybody. Well, I don't know. Giants is special, so they right up there.
Man,
they right up there. Y'all right up there with us.
I ain't jumping ship. That's
y'all
the
right
difference.
up. That's fine. I'm not jumping ship. All I'm doing is stepping aside. All I'm doing is saving my motherfucker.
Put on your life jacket
I can do it.
and left that other boat. You climbing up on the other boat right now.
Exactly. All I did was I'm gonna let y'all have that shit show. Because if it turns out to be a shit show, like I think it's going to be a shit show,
which it will,
I don't want no parts of it. I want to at least enjoy rooting for a team, you know what I'm saying, that's actually trying to win. That's the difference. See, the rest of us, no. And he got lucky with his the command hosts got lucky.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did. Then y'all got lucky because the shit show owner that they had, he shot himself in the foot. See, Jerry ain't gonna do that. The only way Jerry gonna get
more success with Jerry than we had with Dan Snyder. Yeah, we did because we never won we never went to a Super Bowl under Dan Snyder.
Jerry did not build that team. Jimmy Johnson did. And Jerry fired his ass because Jimmy Johnson said, "Look, nigga, I want to pick the roster. I want control of player personnel." And Jerry's like, "No, nigga, I bought this team. I'm going to do all this shit." And ever since he fired his ass, we won one more Super Bowl, and we ain't smelled it since then.
But you won a Super Bowl without Jerry.
It was his roster. It was his roster.
Yeah.
But after that was it.
So who do you got winning the Super Bowl?
Kansas City.
Kansas City, I see it too. In a way, I don't want to pull for Kansas City because I prefer parity unless it's my team.
Of course, the Patrick Mahomes effect.
I would feel really weird rooting for the Eagles after they whooped my team's
They
ass.
put double nickel on y'all asses
I know.
too. 55.
I feel really weird saying go Eagles.
Right.
2 weeks. I feel like KD joining Golden
Yeah,
State.
like exactly. Like why would I say
But
go
I
Eagles?
also don't want the KC to three-peat. So now I'm kind of stuck in this fucking lull where I can't really root for either team.
Can you imagine the Eagles winning again? Do you know the type of lip you're going to have to hear?
From
Do you
who?
know the type
Branson?
of mouth
From
you have to hear
Branson?
from Eagles fans in
Oh
general?
yeah, I know. That's why I want KC.
This
to
team's
win.
playing next week and he ain't said 2 words to us.
Bro,
because he don't want to.
He tired today, nigga. He just tired. Trust me. But imagine, I know Eagles fans, nigga. Like I always tell y'all, they're on the same level as Lakers fans and Cowboys fans, nigga.
Yeah.
And Giants fans.
No, we're not. No,
Y'all-
we're not
y'all-
oblivious to fucking reality. We are
Really?
not. We are. We knew that the fucking season was shot before the season started.
So Cowboy Nation ain't knew the
Y'all
season.
still thought y'all were going to playoff the Super Bowl.
Who did that? Who?
Cowboys fans.
No.
Maybe not you, but the majority of them, yes. Yes.
I didn't think so because we didn't replace.
You like they say you in that 1%.
We didn't replace none of the people we lost.
But
in
the
free
other
agency.
99%, oh yeah, oh nigga, we going to playoffs, we Super Bowl bound, blue, blah blah. Same shit.
I'm a realist.
Cool. Well, I have no further topics to discuss. Is there anything y'all would like to mention?
Well, we're just gonna hear DEI. Anything that goes bad from here on out for the next at least DEI fault.
Nah, I just want to give a special shout out and rest in peace to Mama Dank Drinks, man. That's
his mom passed?
Yo, when I say shocked, I'm shocked, and just in general. But she was such a sweet lady, nice lady.
Yes, she was.
Just pure-hearted, loved the kids. You know what I mean? Like I still remember when I was babysitting for them and all. Like just a wonderful, wonderful person, yo. wonderful person. So I just want to send an RIP to Mama Dank Drinks and to my Dank Drink squad, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. Keep your head up. And like I told y'all, if y'all need something from me, holla at me. But I still want some more drinks, so I'm not even going to lie about that. We need another supply.
Okay. A whole month. 2 months ago?
Yeah, it's been a long time, but hey.
I need to make sure I bring extra because this nigga still, I was like, damn, you still got
No, you talking about crimey.
I still got my bottle.
You talking about crimey. I get crimey all the time. Matter of fact, I forgot. I was telling when I picked Kelly, I left those. That's my bad. That's on me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is on you.
That's on me.
Okay. Well, it was a good 2 hours and 26 minutes.
Yep,
Thank y'all for joining us.
Yeah.
Make sure you like, share, comment, tell friends,
subscribe,
subscribe,
Tell a friend, tell a friend.
donate.
LLP.